Hello. I'm getting my joint started, and then I'm gonna get into my reading. But thank you for joining me. I'm playing Thai music because I'm hoping that they don't copyright my Thai music. I mean, the Thai people definitely deserve their credits, but I feel like Thai bands are less strict about having their music shared. So, that's why I'm attempting to listen to Thai rock in the background to keep the vibes for now. I'm probably going to listen to some mantras also in the background right now, too. Just because I don't want this video to get blocked out for copyright reasons. I don't think it will. So yeah, maybe I'll listen to some international music. Or if you guys have like international music to recommend, I'm also down to listen to that. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't get into like Thai rock until like maybe in the recent years, because I didn't know that people over there are really good at guitar. I didn't realize that. I always thought Thai music was really like always, you know, what the old people listen to. I feel like a lot of people who have parents or immigrants or from like other countries might have a similar experience with like their culture's music or like music from like their home country. Especially if you're like born in a raised in like a Western culture. A lot of us we don't get a chance to like hear other people our age from other countries make music, and so I don't know, for the longest time I thought it was all polka and like, I don't know, like, you know, not corny, but like just like really dramatic music that my parents would listen to. But then when I started to find people my age, and I was like, wow, like the influence is amazing. I was like, I even like looked them up. I was like, damn, these people look like me, like they wear glasses like me, and they like, yeah. It's really interesting. I didn't really look into like, yeah, there's great musicians everywhere. But it's wild. It made me really open up my horizons musically. Like, I always have. I always listen to music no matter like if I can even understand the language. Like, good music is good music. That's why I don't really like. I don't really mind when people recommend anything to me. Like, I'll listen to like techno. I can listen to country. I can listen to classical, traditional, any sort of music. As long as it's good, I'll fuck with it. Honestly, I like it when people recommend me songs and things. Like, especially if there's like something you think that like really connects to you. I really like to hear what people's favorite song is, or like what kind of music they like to listen to, because it kind of gives me an idea of like what. Especially when people have one song that really makes them feel something, I like them to share that with me, because then it kind of shows me like it really shows me what the depth is. You know what I mean? Like, it really shows me who's kind of not who someone is, but like really just like it's interesting. Kind of gives me a little dip into their mind. Whenever people tell, like, that's like the first question I ask people when I meet them is like, what's your favorite song, or like what kind of music do you listen to? Not to judge them, but just so I can go look it up and hear what it is that they're like feeling, what it really like, what do they like to listen to when they're chilling? Do they like to listen to something where their mind relaxes, or are there words there? You know, like some people like to listen to house music and just no words, just energy. They like the energy, they like the frequencies, you know, the vibrations that it makes their heart feel. And that's awesome. Like, I just like how there's so many different ways to express yourself like that. Oh shoot, sorry. While I'm rolling this, I just realized I'm not going to put enough material in here. But anyways, thank you for joining me. I was a little nervous to make this content because, I don't know, I'm not really like a huge like 420 channel, you know, and I know a lot of people in the spiritual community have very varying opinions on the use of weed and stuff, you know. And I also don't like triggering people. I don't want to trigger people who are trying to like be sober in all ways, or like if they're just don't, I don't want to be that person for them. That's why I understand when people don't like it if I'm like using weed on my channel in terms of spirituality and stuff. Like there's a lot of different beliefs, but you know, I also understand and realize that me being myself or being 100% is, you know, that's allowing a space for people like me who also use this um, in their day-to-day lives, like to also enjoy spirituality, because I think there's kind of like a weird disconnect and place for people like us who are in that place. But there also is a huge 420 spiritual community, so it's kind of for me, you know, I actually have looked into it. There's a lot of different controversial views on it in terms of religion. Um, I look at things like I don't consider myself a witch or like strictly a psychic. I do consider my practices like shamanic or shamanic backgrounds. So, you know, there is, to me, I see it as a form of sage, even though it's not. I see weed as like a form of green sage to me, even though there is probably green sage out there. The smell and I don't know. I find that it raises the vibrations. It helps me really get connected. It also protects my mind astrally. Like I said, I feel really weird speaking about this because I'm not like extremely experienced, and I don't want people to like judge me and my beliefs, and I'm not pressing beliefs on other people. I'm just sharing like this is how I feel about it, and maybe in case you agree, you can like say that, but used it ritually before, but not. It's a spiritual point for me. I respect that, honestly. I don't use it for rituals. I just, you know what? I'm somebody who deals with autism and a lot of other shit and PTSD. And before I just, you know, use this plant, I was a very, 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 very miserable being who was very like not able to I wasn't able to leave my house. I wasn't able to function with people or even talk to people. I think, you know, when they talk about people with autism, I'm not obviously I'm not like on a deep end of it. It's more like when you know, there's like something called masking where, you know, that's why you can't tell some people with autism have autism, because they have do this thing called masking where they mask a lot of their their quirks and their things to fit in, but it's so socially ingrained in some of us where we especially like it could be like a lot of the symptoms or a lot of the things we deal with could be like confused for OCD or confused for like other things. um Honestly, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really hard. It makes it really hard to go outside. It makes it really hard to talk to people. And just I used to be super hyper aware of every single thing I did and every certain single person around me. I was very overstimulated all the time, and I was always in a stress state, um, all the time. And I didn't know that I had autism. I was just thought I was weird. I just thought that people were just treating me badly for no reason because I deserved it, because I was a bad person, because I was socially awkward and I was never gonna learn. I was really sad. And then I started. I think I met another autistic person, and they told me about how they use cannabis, and I had not used cannabis as a teenager really that much. I just wasn't really into it. I was more into drinking as a coping mechanism, was just really toxic for me, and of course I knew it was so bad for me. My family has a history of alcoholism, and it was really bad for my skin, bad for my body. And I tried it, and it actually ended up helping me out a lot with going outside and functioning and just talking to people and being more chill. It helped me feel like being myself. I was never really myself, because I was never able to enjoy anything. I was just always so stressed, just being outside, having to function, having to pick up this, do this, do that, and keep it together and seem normal for everybody, but at the same time not knowing how to be normal. It was really stressful. But yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was going to go into this huge rant about it. But I just, that's what this sesh is. You know, I wanted this reading to be really chill and just be a hangout for people to just, you know, just chill with me. And I wanted to also read into some good stuff, because I went through that too with alcoholism. Thank you, Age of Goddess / Aset. Honestly, it's really validating for you to like say that, because yeah, like, it was very lonely, like, just thinking that, you know, the only way you could function is off alcohol. The only way to function is to be drunk all the time in order to talk to people. Like, it's really confusing not to know, you know, what's acceptable, and then thinking that, oh, if I'm drunk, people start to like me. They think that I'm okay. I can be cool. And that was really toxic. It's a toxic way to think. You know, you don't need alcohol. You don't need, especially when it makes you sick. I mean, if you like to drink, I'm not going to judge you, you know. But frankly, it makes me sick. I mean, I can drink. I could drink like a fish. I could drink a lot, you know. People have told me I could drink a lot, and I look fine. I'm one of those people where I could take, like, shots to the face, and people wouldn't even know I did that. I'd just be like, feeling the vibe. But, like, I honestly, it made my skin nasty and my bloating, and I was just trying. I went through it. Also, my spiritual awakening included me getting healthier, working out more, changing my life habits, and meditating more. And I just found that I just didn't need alcohol anymore to function or talk to people or really feel good about myself anymore. And that's why I kind of quit. And I smoke weed now, and um, you know, I have my days, of course. You know, I still deal with the autistic rage, and you know, nobody's perfect. People deal with depression every now and then. People deal with things, but you know, we're just trying to get better every day, right? That's why I'm here, and I'm here for you guys, and I just want to hang out with you guys. So, yeah, that's kind of why I don't drink anymore, I guess. Um, but I don't mind being around alcohol. I don't mind being around people. I just find really hard to relate with people who do drink a lot or anything these days. I just know, yeah, we all go through that, yeah. Thank you. But I wanted this, you know, I felt like these readings these past few days were so focused on these people who are targeting us and trying to come for us, you know, and I think that, I don't know, I think that I wanted to look into something with a chill vibe. I got my yerba mate, you know. I wanted to just look at the sun today, the sunlight through my window, and, like, look at, oh shoot, I just blew this joint over. Um, just look at, like, what good things we can, you know, look forward to, what sort of good luck that might be coming in for us. I mean, you know, if the karmic energies pop up for us today, I don't mind. I will read them, but I'm gonna try not to, like, look into what they're doing, because I want to focus more on what you guys are going to have handling going on, what type of good karma you're going to be dealing with, you know, because I have a set today. I was told, you know, that we need to be focused right now. I feel like they're gonna try to send us distractions to get us in a negative state, and I think I felt called to make this positive reading, this good luck reading, just to get everybody back focused. You know, whoever's watching this, maybe they might need to get back focused on the good, positive stuff, what is actually coming towards us. Yes, there's people behind us grabbing on us, trying to hold on to our backs, but I also want to look at what we have good to look forward to. Of course, I'll tell you if something's coming, but you know what I mean. Wait, let me check my comments really quick. Um, Sorry guys, what is going on? I want to see what you guys are commenting, so I'm just, like, checking on that. Okay, sweet. Why are there so many replies? Why is it saying that I have 204 comments out here? That's weird. Okay. I know, I don't, sorry, I'm back now. Yeah, I don't want to be, like, you know, I don't want to read for you guys a particular way. I don't want to be focused on, like, oh, I'm a positive reader, I'm a negative reader. I just want to give you, like, whatever I pick up, but also, you know, we need like a pick me up. So, here we go. Sorry, I'm taking so fucking long to roll this shit. I hope it does not canoe. I haven't rolled in a really long time. but there's a time for everything. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But, like, you know, it's not always negative out there. I feel like some of you guys, also, I really wanted to come on here with this good vibe, because I just woke up so refreshed. I hadn't been sleeping until, like, 4:30, the past few days, and, like, that's kind of also why I've been, like, really off with my scheduling with you guys, like, coming on here. I've been trying to, like, catch up my energy. Really having a hard time sleeping. But when I woke up today, I saw, like, really beautiful stuff for you guys. Like, I think, like, some of you guys might be moving somewhere, going on a trip somewhere really warm. I saw a beach with, like, some wind or some sand blowing. So you might be going somewhere with, like, a desert that is luxurious, or maybe a beach. I also saw, like, water. I wrote it down right here. I see marble. So maybe you guys are somebody here is gonna be traveling to a place where, you know how, like, there's rocks, like, if you go dig for rocks, there's certain parts of the world where you can find amethyst or quartz. So there's a particular part of the world where, if you look up on a map where there is quartz, clear quartz, wherever you can find clear quartz or marble, you know, that marble type of rock, like laying around or something, that's gonna be related to some sort of place you might be going. I feel good vibes. They're gonna be selling, like, tacos on the sidewalk wherever this is, like, food. There's also good vegan restaurants wherever you're gonna be going. I heard good vegan restaurants. Maybe this is like Santa Cruz, California. They got good vegan restaurants there. Maybe Oregon, like the coast. Honestly, I'm not vegan, I'm not vegetarian, but I don't judge. I freaking love any food, and there's some really good vegan places around here. But yeah, this is like a really good, some place with, like, really good food. I also see a lot more spiritual people in this you're going to be moving to or going to or visiting. It's going to really change your perspective on life. I think you're going to be a lot more positive. I kept getting visions of this. If you guys don't end up going somewhere that is like a beach, I also see, like, a forest with, like, really refreshing clear air. I see you guys going to a really flat forest. Humboldt, I heard. Maybe somebody here is going to be going to Humboldt. I'm just stating places in California because those are places I've been where I've seen, like, the land to be really flat, mountains. I'm seeing it be really nice. I'm seeing you go outside and the air in the morning is going to be nice and cold, like there's going to be a breeze, but it's going to be still warm from the sun coming up, rising, and you're just going to feel, like, I just feel you get this clear whiff of, like, fresh air that's just coming off of the leaves and the pine trees around you for some of you guys. Like, I also see sunscreen. I see you guys going somewhere where you're going to have to wear sunscreen. SPF 50, I heard. You're going to have to wear SPF 50 sunscreen wherever you're going to be going. You could be going on a hike or, like, be going to the beach. Wherever this is, you're going to be really happy. There's, like, something about the breeze blowing through your hair, and that's when you're going to know that you're going to the right place wherever this is. For some of you, that's the download I got this morning from why I wanted to do this good vibes reading, because I feel like something amazing is coming for some of you guys. Sorry, I am such a slow roller. Don't ask me to roll in the circle, because I'm gonna sit here, take forever. Okay. Oh my god. Thank you for not judging me and still being here and being patient with me. Okay. I think we're good. I hope it does not canoe. I'm gonna like this, and then we're gonna go straight into the cards now. But that was my general download to start off with. Let me just tap that bitch down. I'm currently smoking something called London Pound Cake. It is, I think, an indica hybrid. I like to do indica hybrids. I also like sativas, but I have trouble sleeping and trouble relaxing and sitting down because of my ADHD or hyperactivity sometimes, especially lately with these energies going around. So I am on indica today. If I'm going to be a weed influencer, maybe you guys want to look at it. This is what it looks like. We're live, so it's probably going to just look like a green blob to you guys and pixelated, but that's what we're smoking today. It is by Smokeland, which is a dispensary delivery service or whatever that I really like here. That is based in Oakland, California. Oakland is like what is actually I think they're the first city in America to have a university that teaches people, or some sort of college that teaches people to grow weed and make a business. It's called like I think it's called like Oaksterdam or something. It's really cool. But yeah, they make really good stuff. So that's what I'm smoking on. I hope it does not fucking canoe. I'm gonna be really pissed if it does. If you guys know how to prevent canoeing, let me know. Okay. Sick. We humbly receive this medication, and we humbly receive the messages that come with it. We also humbly receive this protection. Thank you. Sick. Weak. Okay. What good things do we have to look forward to in terms of this new sunny place we're going to? Okay. So whatever this like change of scenery is that's coming in, it's gonna come in fast. It's gonna be like a. I can't help but smile. This makes me smile. This makes me feel really warm. So you have Nine of Pentacles. You guys are gonna be in a situation where you're gonna actually make enough money to go on this trip or move or do whatever this new scenery by yourself. I see this as financial independence. I also see this Two of Cups here as it coming from something you love to do. You guys could be sponsored by like a company that you really use a lot. You guys could be doing something that you just love to do a lot and you make money from it, and it's going to be easy for you. I think you guys are going to come into this awareness. If you aren't doing it already, you're going to come into this awareness about this really soon. Possibly in 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. Maybe a week, because I see 7 days here. This could also be a love offer, or this could be coming from your partner if you have a partner. This could be a soulmate situation here. But I think this is literally just you being in love with yourself and being in love with your life. Your life is going to be extremely romanticized to yourself. This is going to be exactly what you planned out. It's not going to be expected, because I feel like you guys are used to things that you plan out not going exactly 100% the way you're used to. But this thing that you do, like this one last investment, it's kind of like, I feel like you guys have gone in your life doing this whole third time's a charm. I heard third time's a charm. Like you could have been attempting to start a business, attempting to start your career, music career, art career, your life over, maybe even romance. Like, okay, this partner is going to be the one for me. You guys have been going through cycles of kind of trial and error, failing, and it's like third time's the charm. It's like you're not going to expect it with this one. Whatever this job is, this opportunity, this, try one more time. And you're going to try it, not half-heartedly, but you're just going to try it with like zero hopes. Or you're just going to like do it, whatever this is. Like maybe it's a job interview. You're like, oh, this is a job interview for a job I really wanted for like years. But I'm gonna try it anyways, and because, you know, just to see how it is. Like, they're probably not gonna hire me. There's probably someone way better than me, but I'm just gonna do it anyways because it's my dream job. I'm just gonna go to this job interview. You know, I don't even have the qualifications, and they hire you. They fucking hire you. That's literally what happens. Like, something's gonna happen where you're like, I've tried to get this job like 3 times. It's my dream job, and they never hire me. So what's the use? I'm gonna go send my application to this place that's way better, that, you know, they're probably not gonna hire me, whatever. And they hire you, and you're gonna be like, what? And then I feel like I see you guys literally just moving your things out, just like getting everything together and still being in disbelief. You're gonna be in like a suspended state of belief. Like, you're still gonna be kind of like feeling like you're outside. You're gonna honestly feel like you're outside of your body when this all happens, because you're gonna be so, the experiences that you're gonna have are going to be so new to you and so different from what you've ever experienced before, in terms of finances, in terms of luxury, comfort, vacation, anything, that you're going to be outside of your body for a little bit for the first part of whatever this is that's coming in, this good vibes that's happening. And you're just going to not, I think you're not going to know how to react. Like, it could literally be like a really good relationship that comes in for you, that, like, maybe if you've had relationships before where you've struggled with feeling independent, and you know, you've been turned off from love, you're like, no, people are not for me. There's gonna be like one person that comes in and you're like, I've dated like 20 people and they all suck. And this one person might come in and you're just gonna be suspended from belief. You're gonna be like, you're not real. And it's like you're like in love with them. And then it's like, it leads to like everything just, I don't know, like passes by your eyes your whole life. Like you get a dream job after that. Then you get the house, and then you get the kids, and then you get the dog and the cat and the everything. And you're just gonna be like silent. Like, you're just not gonna know, because you're just not used to it. You're not used to being treated right. You're not gonna be used to being paid properly for your services. You're not going to be used to living the Beverly Hills lifestyle, honestly. It's like, some of you guys are going to be making a lot of money. And if this isn't a lover, this literally could be a job or some sort of opportunity that is like made just for you. That's the opening energy for this, for the good vibes. 7 of Pentacles. This is literally, like I said, this is going to come in when you're just like, nothing, it feels like everything isn't really working. It's going to come in a time, probably right now or really soon, like I said, where you feel like things aren't working, things are stagnant. You're just kind of looking back at all of the things you've invested in, all the things that you've been doing, and you're just like, when is it happening? When is this gonna when am I gonna get out of here? When am I gonna get a better job? When am I gonna finally save up enough? When am I gonna finally be able to invest in what I want? And you're gonna be there, and I feel like you're gonna literally be believing in your mind that tomorrow, like literally the next day, you're gonna be doing the same thing. Like, when this happens to you, you're gonna go to sleep the night before and you're gonna be like, fuck, okay, I'm gonna have to go to this fucking job again and get underpaid, or like, okay, I gotta go to the same place again and deal with the same shit again. And then the next day, you're just gonna be in that mindset still of like, oh, I have more work to do or something. Like, oh, I have so much more work to do to finally get to the place I need to get to. And it's gonna be there. It's gonna be right there on your front doorstep. It's gonna be like the next day, boom, and you're just gonna not know what to do because you were so mentally prepared to fucking do the same shit over again, and you're just not gonna, you're gonna be like, wait, what, is this real? Like, some of you guys might even faint. I don't know how serious this is. I see someone like fainting, like, oh my god, like, is this, like, am I alive? Am I awake? Like, something is gonna happen, like, I'm not going to say lottery, but like something's going to happen. We're going to see like a large check or like a job opportunity or acceptance letter, and you're just going to be like, what's happening? Like, is this a prank? Like, is Ashton Kutcher going to jump out and say that I've been punked? Like, I know that I'm so old. I am so ancient, man. That show doesn't even exist anymore. Right? Or does it exist? But like, you know, someone's gonna like, right? Is this a prank show? No, it's real. Something's gonna happen, and you're just gonna, I feel like you guys are gonna be really like defensive with like 9 of Swords. I feel like you're gonna wake up. I'm laughing because it's like, I feel like it's like your ancestors are like, surprise! And you're like, ah! Like, I feel like you're gonna wake up, like your ancestors are coming in with like balloons and like they're having a surprise party and they have this money for you, and you're gonna be like, oh my god! And you're gonna have like a knife out, and you're gonna be like, ah! Like, I'm seeing Mindy Kaling from the Mindy Project. Have you ever watched that show? And her character sleeps with like a frying pan and a knife because she's always so paranoid being a woman who lives by herself. She always I'm gonna post a clip. If I can find a clip of Mindy Kaling in her bed saying like, "Oh my god, I thought you were a serial killer." I'm gonna put it in the community, but her character is so funny because she always sleeps with like a kitchen knife under her pillow, and the guy comes in and he I guess like wakes her up. He's like, wake up, Mindy, and she's like, ah, and she has a knife, and he's like, what are you doing with the knife? And she's like, I live alone. Like, I thought you could have been a serial killer. And it's kind of like that. You're like, you guys are like so hyper vigilant. It's like kind of making me laugh. Like, you guys are like, oh, who's next? Oh my god. Like you guys are like ready to fucking fight because you guys have been just so conditioned and just put through so many trials of shit. But the thing is, you don't realize, you're not giving yourselves enough credit, is that you guys are doing something different in this cycle. You guys are still in this protection mode because you don't realize that you actually did something different. You're so used to things going the same way over and over again. You're so used to things failing or fucking up for you or people stepping in your way. But the thing is, the thing you don't count on and the thing you don't realize that's different this time is that you actually know what's going on now. Like, you understand who's evil. You understand who needs to stay away. You already went through the grieving processes. You don't understand that those cycles you went through where you supposedly fell back in the hole or fell back in the trap or like, repeated mistakes. It really just came from like you having to really cry it out, honestly. Those were really stages of crying it out. Those were ventilation stages. Those were because, when you realize the truth about your family or the truth about your partner or the truth about the karmic people in your life, you go through an anger phase. You go through a grieving phase. You're like, damn, I thought we were real. You had to go through these phases of failing over and over again so you can desensitize yourself, so you can become strong enough to finally do what you say what you mean when it comes to these people and these cycles and these toxic things. Even if these are people, even if this keeps happening with new people, even if this keeps happening supposedly with like new jobs, like you quit one job where the boss treated you like shit, didn't pay you well, and then you go to another job where the same thing, and you're like, when is this going to stop happening to me? And the thing you don't realize is that it was actually strengthening you. You were picking up little tricks and tips and little traps every cycle you went through, to the point where now you just know too much for it to happen to you again. And if it does, it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna you're gonna be able to use that energy to boost yourself up. You're gonna supercharge yourself up. And there's just like, have you ever watched that movie Happy Death Day, where the girl wakes up and it's like the same day over and over again, and she's stuck and she has to find out who killed her, right? Sorry if I'm going too fast. Like, she wakes up, it's her birthday, and she gets killed by a murderer, and then she wakes up again, and then it's the same day. And she experiences dying different ways because the only way she can escape this cycle of living the same day is to find who her killer is. And I feel like that's kind of like what this was. It was like every cycle you went through, it was kind of like that girl waking up over and over again and trying to figure out a new solution. And if you notice in that movie, she like every day she got smarter. Every day she figured out new ways to catch her killer. Every cycle they repeated for her. It seemed at first like she was trapped. It seemed at first like it was, oh my god, like she's just gonna have to do this over and over again and she's never gonna find the killer and she's gonna die. But no, she actually learned every time to the point where in the end she just, boom, she got it. Like in the end, I think. I haven't watched that movie in a while. But this could be like that situation, like you guys don't realize, like right now you're nervous. You think that the same person's gonna do the same thing again, but the thing is, you already went through that haunted house hella times. You already know who's waiting for you around the corner. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna scare you the same way it did before. Just like a tattoo. Just like some people, they like, if you've had a tattoo before, you're gonna know how the tattoo's gonna feel, and it's not gonna be as painful the next time you come around as the first time. You know, the first time you got the tattoo, it fucking hurt a lot because you're like, damn, and then you know, and then when you go to get the second tattoo, you're gonna remember that pain and you're gonna be nervous, and it's like that nervousness, like, oh, it's gonna hurt just like the first time it went around, but you don't realize your body's already accustomed to the pain. You're already mentally conditioned and accustomed to that shit, and it's not gonna be the same this time around. You're just remembering the reaction, you're just remembering the emotional reaction you had to it before, the pain it caused you the first time. But the thing is, it's impossible to hurt you now. You've leveled up too much, you've added too much to your defenses for this to be effective, for this to fuck your life up the same way it did before. So that's why you guys are in that defense energy. That's why you guys are holding up the guns, holding up the knives, waiting for someone to come in and attack you every time. And I feel like when this one, it's like this last thing, this last cycle that you just need to try one more time, whatever it is and whatever thing it is, it's going to ace it. You're going to like get it on the dot, and you're never going to have to do that thing over again. Where it be with these people, with the cycle that you're ending right now, you're afraid these people are going to come back and like try to sabotage something for you. This is saying like it's not going to be happening that way. It's not going to be happening that way. You already broke that cycle. You already know too much. You know, a lot of my friends who talk about like brujeria, right? They tell me like when someone like I've heard like a lot of my friends who do that stuff. They tell me when you feel like you're cursed, like if you know that you're cursed or if you know someone's putting energy on you, it usually doesn't work anymore. That's definitely like a belief that goes across a lot more cultures than that particular type of magic or energy work. But like that's a really common thing I've been hearing a lot lately from people around me, people that I like have met recently. They say like, you know, if you know what's going on, you know that they're sending work to you, it doesn't work anymore. So yeah, so like this is kind of that. It's like you already know what shit these people are on. You already know what's going on, and so you guys are happier now. I feel like the only advice it's saying is that they're gonna try, you know, of course, you know, you're afraid and these people are gonna try to throw shit in your drink, throw shit in your party, you know, party poop. But you guys are too high. You guys have denied access to them long enough for them to not be able to feed off of your energy and climb to where you're going. You guys are already up here. They can't reach you. They can jump. They can try. But you guys are just too... You guys are too intelligent. You guys know all their moves. And also, like, you're already over it. There's nothing these people can do to get you to come back down to this level where you can be bothered by them. The only thing this is saying is what would help you is to keep the headphones on, and if any of these people try to yell at you, try to say anything to you, try to even text you, don't even open the message, just block it. Just keep the headphones on. If these people even in real life try to talk at your head, keep your headphones on, keep your earplugs in, and just don't listen to anything they say, because everything they're saying, they don't even know what they're saying. They're just desperate now, throwing random words at you, trying to get you to feel insecure, trying to get you to go back, but they can't, because look, it's like this. It's like a little kid trying to reach your hand, you know. So whatever this opportunity is, I love this song. This song is in Thai means hey you. It's like they're saying like you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be happy, like your ancestors are gonna be here for you, we're waiting for you, like this time around you're good. Hey, like we want it, like I feel like new people actually want to reach out to you, and they're gonna replace these people really fast. You're gonna forget about this all. It's not gonna work on you because you're just too focused on other people, other things. Yeah. It's gonna come in really fast, and you just need to keep doing this. Like when this comes in, when this opportunities come in, I feel like be really quiet. I know, but these people are really nosy. They're really nosy. They're trying to listen to everything. They're trying to sniff everything up that you leave down. But um, whenever this opportunity comes in for you to just change your life up, even if it's a lover, even if it's a new job, even if it's any sort of idea in your head, try to keep it as quiet as possible, because these people are really nosy. But the thing is, it's gonna come in so fast. It's gonna switch over so fast that even these haters of yours are not gonna be able to do anything about it. Like I said, they're not. There's nothing they can do. Oh, they're just gonna start yelling stuff at you. I think like the moment you start pushing your stuff into the moving van, or the moment you start getting in your car to go to another job, they're gonna start trying to yell stuff at you, trying to get a last lick in, trying to start doing little sabotagey, childish things to get you to feel like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't believe in myself. Um, remember what these people look like. Remember what you look. You need to step outside yourself, step out the situation. Remember what these people look like. Remember what they're doing with their lives, and remember what you're doing with your life. Because I feel like this is a really important thing that you're gonna have to do, and you can do it. None of these people can do it. This thing that you're gonna be doing for your job, for your life, for your love. It's something only someone like you can do. These people can't copy you. They're just jealous, and they're gonna try to say, "Well, you're not that good at singing." Like maybe a record company is gonna come in and be like, "Hey, can you feature on this song? We want to fly you out to LA. We just want to use your voice on this track." And these people are gonna try to follow you out the door and say, "You can't do that. You can't sing. You think you're somebody?" And it's just like those movies, it's just like those 2000s movies where the mom is always like, "You think you can do something?" And it's like, "Yeah, I think I can," because you have to remember, only you can do it. What the fuck do these people know what they can do? They can't sing like you. They can't dance like you. They're all working at the bank. They're all working corporate. They're all working someplace where, I mean, if you work in corporate, that's okay too. But, they're working at a lower position than you. I feel like these people are now afraid that you're getting higher than them, and it's their karma to stay in those places. I mean, it's not your problem. And, like, when they start yelling these shit, because they're going to start lobbing, their insecurities at you, you just have to plug it out. Just keep your music in and just carry your boxes out. Have people help you. Have people who believe in you. If you have any, be there with you, support you, ignore them if you can, or make new friends if you need to, but just like, you need to block it out. That's the last step. You don't need to do much. You just have to receive these blessings, but you need to block out the karmic energies, because they're going to want to like grab your shirt or like try to drag you down with them to the bad karma, and they're not going to be able to. But like, just to save yourself the annoyance, I know they're not going to drag you down, but just to save yourself a little extra, just like don't look back. Don't look at them. Don't interact. Don't answer their text. They're going to try to text you some bullshit like, "Oh, you left this on," or, "Oh, you need to go back and get your leftovers from the fridge," or, "You left these old shoes here in the room. You need to go." Don't get it. Just don't go back. Just let them keep it. Like really, they're trying to like keep ties to you. In reality, it was all an illusion. These people have no ties to you at all. They tried to get into your paperwork, but little do they know it's illegal. If these people tried to like play with your paperwork, play with your documents, and then say, "Oh, you can't leave, you can't do, you can't abandon us because we have hold of your paperwork, or we have hold of this information about you," they don't know that it's illegal. So if you leave and you want to reclaim this information back, you can, because it's legally yours. These people are not your parents. These people are not your... Even if they were your parents, they can't. You're too fucking old. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, these people are going to want to fight you. They're going to want to do some shit, say some stupid shit, and they're not going to be able to. They're going to fight with themselves. They can go ahead and slap themselves in the face. And then I just saw Muscle Man from Regular Show get hit in his eyes by his man boobs. I'm sorry if that was like a really specific funny image that I saw. I don't know. I'm gonna post that in the community too, if I can find it and remember it. If you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever watched Regular Show, that cartoon. It's really funny. The guy, this Muscle Man, is like this green guy. He was like running away, and then he like falls, and then his tits like hit him in the eyes. That's what these people are doing. They're gonna be like running away too slow. They're like, oh my god, and then they're gonna trip, and then their titties are gonna like fly up and hit them in their eyes. I'll post the clip. I don't know. I'll post the clip of that cartoon. It's really funny. It's a funny show. But these people are like running away from their karma because I feel like you're gonna like get this blessing and you're gonna start walking out the door or walking towards it or like, you know, planning your life for it. And then these people are gonna be behind you and they're gonna be like, no, stop! And they're gonna try to stop you because they know that if you get to this blessing and you get to this new place, which you have never ever in your life ever been conditioned for it, because these people never thought that you would ever get this luxurious life and they never wanted you to. They wanted you to be Cinderella. They're gonna be like, oh, you don't deserve this, blah blah blah, just to get you to stay down with them. But when you get to that place, everyone's gonna know that they were the ones keeping you behind. They were the ones holding you down. They were the problem. Because if they weren't the problem and you were the problem, they would be up there with you. If they were so smart, intelligent, and knew what they were doing or what they were saying to you, they would be famous. They would be going where you're going. They would be on the red carpet with you. But they're not. Is anyone following them? Is anyone asking them for a job? Is anyone asking them to do what you do? Is anyone asking them to dance or sing? No. They're fucking losers. So they're gonna. So when you're gone and these people are gonna drown and shrivel up from the lack of energy because you're not going to be there for them to feed off of anymore, or you're not going to be there for them to talk about or gossip about or mess up or sabotage, their lives are going to get worse. They're going to literally, like, their appearances are going to frown. They're going to lose their jobs possibly because of their mental illness going off, because they have nobody to fucking beat up mentally, because you could have been that one. You could have been that black sheep, that one trash can for the whole group to shit on and blame for everything. But when you're not there, they're not going to have anyone to blame but themselves. And they're going to go mentally ill, cuckoo crazy. No one's going to believe their gossip about you, of course. And then they're just going to lose everything. And then they're going to be seen as the crazy ones. While you live the life that your ancestors literally have been saving for you and wanting for you. And it's hilarious because they're going to be like running after you, pulling your shirt back, pulling your things back, maybe even toppling over your boxes like, you can't get out of here because we have the police on the way and we have your paperwork. And it's like, okay, go ahead, call the police. Go ahead, get the paperwork out. I assure you none of this is legal. I assure you none of this is legal. They're just bluffing. They're just bluffing. And, when you finally leave, they're going to be running after you. Wait, I'm sorry! And then the karma's just going to hit them. The karma's just going to... It's going to hit them in the eyes. And they're going to look really stupid. These people are going to fall on their face, and there's going to be sand in their eyes, and their mouth, and their nose. Running after you. And you're going to be, like, on a car. You're not going to be on feet walking away. You're going to be really fast. You're going to be on a plane. You're going to be on a private helicopter, that type of speed. Like, you're going to get helicopter lifted away from these people. It's going to be so fast. It's going to be so inaccessible that these people are so used to messing up your relationships, messing up what is meant for you, divinely given to you, that they're just... I think you're going to have a mental breakdown. Like, you're going to be... The divine is going to literally pick you up with their big hand and put you somewhere way higher, where these people cannot even smell you. They can't even send you a message. You're going to have a new phone. Oh, sorry, you can talk to my assistant. Like, they're going to try to call you, text you, and then it's going to be someone else answering for you. Hi, offices of Jungle Collective. It's somebody saying, you know, they're going to tell you who it is, and you're going to be like, make them an appointment. And this assistant is going to make them an appointment, and they're going to keep postponing for you. You're going to pay this assistant to be like, sorry, they canceled. Sorry, they canceled. Sorry, until these people give up. Like, it's going to... like, you're going to be like an inaccessible doctor. Like, or like, you're going to be like... It's like, these people are going to be miserable. Like, you're going to play... You're going to have the ability to play with them in that way. Like, you're going to have the ability to be like, yeah, sure. Yeah, we can meet up. You don't show up. Like, you're going to, like... You're going to have the ability to abandon these people. Just from the position... Because, like, these people abandoned you. They left you... Thanks, Earth Angel. They left you out. They left you out in the cold. Now, you're going to be going to Hawaii. You're going to be going to Thailand. You're going to be going to Bali. You're going to be going to India, I heard some of you. Mexico. Greece. You guys are going to be going everywhere. China and Japan, and these people are going to want to text you and be like, hey, can you take me next time? And it's going to be like, the number you have, the person you have called, like, they're going to not, no access, zero access, zero access. And these people are going to feel like shit. And they're going to try, I feel like some of you guys are going to be so up there. Like, I feel like your lives are going to be so nice, it might become like you might become an influencer, you might meet some really famous people, some of you, or you might meet, like, bigger names in your industry. And these people are going to try to clout chase and get off of your name. I haven't even picked cards yet. This is all just off the top, guys. Like, this is what I saw in my dreams. Like, you're gonna be like, like shaking hands with like really big names, or like people that these people wish they were like even in this, their name was in the same sentence as, and like they're gonna try to bring up your name. Like, these people are gonna say like, well, like, I know that person, or da-da-da, and no one's gonna believe them. Like, people are gonna say like, oh, I'm related to that person, we have the same last name. My last name is James, and their last name is James, you know, like, I'm their dad, or I'm their sister, I'm their brother, I'm their cousin, and people are not going to believe them. People are going to be like, James is a really common last name. Really? You knew them? Where's the pictures you have with them? And you know what? This reminds me of, like, my family, because my parents, they never had a picture of me up. Like, they never put a picture of me up as, like, a child or anything in the house. Because some people are just like that. That's why I'm very detached. Sorry. But, like, it reminds me of that. Like, I feel like these people also could have done something like that to you. Like, they never posted pictures of you on their social media, or they never had pictures of you in their wall. And so when you guys get to this place, like, or it's very obvious you have very huge disconnection with these people. Like, there is no connection, they don't even have your phone number, they don't even have you on social media, you don't have them added back. That when you get to this place, no one is going to believe them. They're gonna be like, that's a really common last name. I think that you're delusional. They're gonna be like, no, we know this person, we knew Jungle Collective. We knew them when they were a loser. They think they're so hot and stuff, but they used to be like this around us because we used to stop them. We used to make their life really hard. They used to rub my feet. They used to take the trash out. They used to wash all my dishes, you know, and they used to take care of the kids for me while I did drugs. I knew that person. And people are going to be like, you're fucking delusional. And also, why are you proud of that? You guys could literally, some of you guys could be so famous or so, like, in a place, some of you, where you're going to be interviewing people. I see you, like, talking to someone or talking to somebody about your experiences. It doesn't even have to be an interview, or it could literally be a YouTube video that's, like, mass seen. Talking about what you've been through. Or maybe some of you guys are so well known, don't count yourselves out of this. You guys could have like a Vice documentary about you, or like a YouTube documentary about you, some of you guys, or something that you do, something that you're part of. And there's going to be a chance where you're going to blurb how your background was, what you went through, and I feel like you're going to say something that's going to indicate that you don't fuck with these people from your past. Like, maybe if you used to work at a shitty company, and then, you like broke off from the company, you decided to invest in yourself, you became like a super successful like at something, and these people are going to be like, yeah, that person used to work for us, we're a really good company because that person used to work for us, and da da da, and then blah blah blah. And then you're going to say something on this video, this interview, or this I don't know, like someone's going to ask you something, or you're going to type it out where you're going to say, yeah, I used to work for a company that didn't believe in me. Yeah, actually, I got into this job because I was underpaid at this company, and they're gonna be put on fucking blast. Like for some of you guys, if you're that famous, or if you're doing something really in the public eye, where a lot of people are gonna be seeing your story or wanting to know your story, these people are gonna be too like, you're gonna say something, and it's gonna make them too ashamed to even speak that they know you at some point. But people are not going to believe them. Like, these people are not going to believe... Like, that's how shitty they are, though. These are narcissists that, like, really treated you badly, and then they, like... Now they're like, I know them! Like, they could have made fun of your style, or, like, how you dressed, or how your body looked, and then now they're like, everybody's going to be dressing like you, everybody's going to be doing what you do, or something, and then these people are going to be like, I know them! And no one's going to believe them. Yeah. But that's just, sorry, I said I wouldn't go into detail about those karmic people, but I just wanted to say that because I don't want you guys to like, or like, I guess they don't want you to worry about like any more further sabotage from these people. Like, don't stress yourself out too hard on it, because what's coming in for you is meant for you. It has your name on it. Your ancestors wanted you to have this. And they can't stop it. And you already know their tricks. You already know what's going on. They can't do these people aren't very smart. They're very stupid. They only know the same song. They only know the same lyrics over and over again. They can't trick you again. Even if they tried a little bit, it's not really gonna matter, because you don't expect anything more from these people. Or anything less. Like, these very low expectations for these people. These people were really dumb. They thought that they were smart because they got away with your trust. But you don't trust them anymore. So how are they going to get away with what they did to you before, if you don't even trust them anymore? They have zero access to your trust. You guys are just, some of you guys are just nervous because you're thinking about how it felt to be lied to and how it felt to be emotionally manipulated, because you think you're going to be emotionally manipulated again. But the thing is, you already went through that lesson, and you're not going to again. You're not going to let yourself again. Look at how protective you are. Look at you. You're like I said, like Mindy Kaling in her bed with her kitchen knife. Ah! Oh my god, I thought you were a serial killer! Like, you're going to be like, you're like in that state right now when this comes in, and you're going to finally be able to put the knife down. You're going to finally receive that good karma. I will never... I feel like you're going to be in a state where you don't have... Literally, you can let your defenses down. You don't need to have to keep standing your ground. You don't have to keep defending yourself to every person you come across. Like, you're just going to be around people who really, really understand you. And this could have to do with a job, this could have to do with the team you're joining. There's going to be some sort of group of people, a team that's going to be very fair to you. They're going to be paying you very well. They're going to value you, maybe even treat you like family. This could also be putting you in a state where you could be a provider, like you could become a boss of something or provide for yourself. You're going to have a living wage. You're going to have... This is going to be your good karma. Your good karma is coming in the form of a very comfortable living wage from something you love to do. Also, a lot of people who ghosted you before are not going to want to ghost you anymore. They're going to want to come back. I don't know why that is considered good. Maybe for some of you guys that's good news. Maybe for some of you guys that's bad news. For me, I see that as neutral news. If not, this could be you ghosting everybody from your past. But also, no, I see this as the people who ghosted you before, like, rejected you in terms of love, because pretty girls, maybe because of your previous appearance or because of the hard stuff you were going through in your life at the time, they're gonna try to come back and unghost themselves. They're gonna try to talk to you again, but you're gonna have the ability to reject them with pretty girls. I feel like this is part of some sort of good karma from this. You're gonna be in a place where you're gonna be able to reject these people that rejected you or ghosted you or weren't there for you. This could also be like friends who ghosted you and weren't there for you when you were going through things and you needed support from, and I see you rejecting them. Some of these friends who like ghosted you to side with someone else or stalk you or help your ex, I heard, or help your enemy, fake people, two-faced people, snakes. I see these people even coming back and like revealing feelings for you or having a crush on you, which is really disgusting. And I also see you turning these bitches down. You're gonna be able to block them. You're gonna be able to like humiliate them in a huge way. This reminds me of when who is that lady who plays? Who's the lady who plays the mom in Stranger Things? And she was like a really popular actress in like the 80s. I forgot her name. I'm sorry. It's slipping my mind. But that actress, she's like really famous. Like she's been in a lot of things. Or she was like really famous in the 90s. And like she said that one time one of her bullies from like high school came up to her in public, this lady who's now like a really famous actress, like in a lot everything, and that lady, the bully was like, hey, do you remember me, we went to school together, and this girl bullied her, and she like looked back at the bully and she said, you know what, yeah I do, fuck you bitch, you fucking bullied me, fuck you. Winona, yes! Thank you, Winona. It was Winona. She said, what's her name? Winona Ryder, or whatever her name is. She was like, yeah, Winona Ryder. She was in the restaurant or in some sort of place, and her bully went up to her and she fucking cussed her out. She was like, and it was right when she was getting really famous, like when she was starting to really get like hella clout and like. She was on TV and stuff, movies. That girl came up to her and she fucking gave her a piece of her mind. Winona was like, fuck you, bitch! You fucking bullied me! I'm not- Sorry guys, I lost connection for a second. They're trying to disconnect me right now. You're gonna be like, shopping at a store, and one of your former bullies is gonna come in, and they're gonna be like, hi, do you remember me? Like this fake friend. And you're gonna be like, you're gonna have the opportunity to be like, fuck you, bitch, like in front of all these people taking pictures of you. Like I feel like there could be paparazzi around you, or like your followers, fans, subscriber, anybody, or just people who love your work. Or if you're just a business owner and you get famous off of like anything you do, anything, you could literally be like a mechanic, and your shop is like the most popular mechanic like auto body shop in town. You guys have a commercial on TV. Everybody goes up to you and they say, hey, you fixed my son's car, thank you so much for that. Like people are coming up to you, they're like, hey, I recognize you from the TV, like I like how you fixed my car, blah blah blah, thank you. You could be famous off of literally your job. All these cards just fell because someone is evil-eyeing the hell out of me right now. They don't want me to like be happy, but I'm gonna keep being happy for you guys because I really don't care. But like, yeah, you're gonna be like out and about, and this person's gonna come up to you, and all these people who are around you trying to get your attention and just say hi. I feel like gratitude. There's people who have gratitude for you, who are going to be coming up to you, showing their gratitude to you, talking to you about your work, talking to you about how you've helped them in some sort of way. And this person's going to come up to you, and you're going to be able to cuss them out in front of these people. Sorry that took so long. Like all these, hold on. All these cards fell. You know what? I'm going to leave these fucking cards on the floor, and I'm just going to get a new set because these people want me to waste my time. Luckily, I go to Dollar Tree and we got an extra set here, so I'm not tripping. I'm not going to fucking pick those up. But I even threw the other cards on the floor. I was like, fine, have them. But like, you're going to be able to cuss someone out in front of people. And if it's not in public, it could be on social media. It could literally be like somebody on social media posting an old picture of you guys together and being like, aren't we best friends? And da-da-da. And you're going to be able to comment back and be like, no, we were never best friends. No, you always talk shit about me. No, you were actually a horrible friend. And you're going to put them on blast in public. And if you guys are really famous, people might screenshot it already before this person deletes it. Like, it's going to be a whole thing. You're going to be able to publicly tear someone's mask off in front of everyone else. And it's going to be so humiliating for them. Whatever they were being fake about, you could just... No, fuck you, bitch. Like, you can't touch this. You can't touch this. Remember what you did? Like, yeah. Exactly. And then people are going to try to come in and be like, oh, the people, I feel like you're going to be famous for healing some people in some way with your work somehow, or healing, like I said, fixing people's cars, fixing people's house, healing something. And you're going to be famous for it, you're going to be known for it. And the people in the past who didn't see your worth, or didn't see your skills as healing, didn't see your skills as useful, could have made fun of you for what you did. Underplayed it, treated it like it was useless. Oh, you're never going to be a singer. How are you going to heal people with your singing? Blah, blah, blah. How are you going to make a difference in the world? You're useless. You can't do anything with your life. Or you can't do anything with this thing you want to do. How are you going to... Now those same people, they're going to come back around. They're going to want to ask for your help. They're going to be like, boo-hoo, I'm so sorry. I know that I didn't treat you right in the past, but now I need you. Now I need you to help me with your skill. Like, you could be people who make art or, like, sing or write something that is, like, about your experiences or about things that other people deal with that, like, heals others or something, and people are going to be so grateful for you. They're going to be, like, so happy you exist. And these people who weren't happy you existed, these people who were not grateful for you, these people who actually, like, could have even tried to have you killed, they're going to want to come in on their hands and knees and try to act like they need your help to heal them, because they think that you're the same old person they could push over before, but you are also going to be able to publicly fuck these people up. I'm sorry. You're going to get the chance to also publicly reject these people and throw them in the trash. These could be family members who said, oh, this skill of yours is not... Now they'll be like, oh, my life is horrible, I need you to heal me, or my car is broken down, I need you to fix my car. And they might make it a public scene. They might try to, like, go to your public business profile or your Instagram account or something and try to, like, make a scene or a drama, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna shut it down immediately. You're gonna be like, yeah, no, remember when you left me out in the cold? Yeah, no, we're not gonna fucking help you. And people are going to publicly, like, all the people who watch you are going to all watch this person who's going to come in, and they're going to all know what this person did to you, just off of that. And they're going to just, boo! And then I'm seeing a bunch of people throw trash at someone walking through the crowd. Like, I'm seeing someone, like, walk through a crowd, and everyone go, boo! And, like, throw trash and, like, garbage on them, and, like, food on them. Boo! You suck! And while this person's, like, shielding their head from all the rotten tomatoes and, like, walking out of your auditorium. It's like, you're on the stage, you're on the mic, you're like, I don't know that person, get them escorted out, they're a hater. And then all of your fans or all the people watching this person walk out is like, boo! And, like, throwing popcorn at them. That's what I see happening. Like, it's gonna be like a form of that happening in your life, where, like, your abuser is gonna try to pretend like they always knew you, and because they're psychotic, and you're just gonna be like, you're gonna put the spotlight on them. You're gonna use, because I feel like this abuser of yours is, like, gotten away with abusing other people for some of you. So if you guys might be given a platform by the divine to put a spotlight on them and be like, that's the sicko, that's the weirdo, that's the person who did this to me, that's the person who does this to other people, and everyone's gonna be like, boo! And this person's gonna lose their job. I mean, they already lost their job probably. That's why they're at your concert or at your auditorium or in your... on your business page. They lost their job. They have nothing better to do but bother you. They're desperate, and these people are going to be like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit for doing that to Jungle Collective, boo! And if this isn't like, if you're not super famous, this could be like your new family. This could be like a new family you join or a new company, and this could be like your old boss coming in trying to like smear you or even call your. This could be like, for some of you, this could be like your boss, your old boss calling your new boss and being like, "Hey, you need to fire them because they did this, that, and that to me. They were horrible to me." And they were bad for my business. I'm just warning you. They're gonna like lie, bullshit your new boss, and then your new boss is gonna be like putting it on the speakerphone. Like your whole office is gonna listen to it, or somebody's gonna listen to it, and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, no, actually, this is our best worker. I don't know what you're talking about, and we know that you've been performing fraud. We know that you actually don't do your job right, and we're gonna report you." Like it's gonna be really weird. Like this person's gonna be humiliated in front of people they don't even know, on your behalf by people they don't even know. Like these people are going to come out of the woodwork. They're not used to you having a family. They're not used to you having people around you who care about you. This could be even like coming in the form of somebody just going into your new job, like your old stalker or something, or your ex, or some crazy person who wants to like bother you. And they're going to come into your new job, and the person who's in the front is going to stop them, or the security is going to stop them, and they're going to get arrested, or they're going to get humiliated. Like this person these people or somebody here might go really crazy, like they might really try to come find you after you get up to this new job, upper echelon, whatever this is, and this person is gonna try to like push through and be like, "I know them," and blah blah blah, and they're gonna get escorted out. You're not even gonna have to deal with them. Like, I don't know, sorry. And they're gonna be humiliated. Like they're gonna get arrested and they're gonna look crazy, and then people are gonna be like, "Dude, what are you doing outside of this person's office? What are you doing outside of this person's house?" Like, yeah, like, blessings for the collective, blessings for the collective. I see you guys. Yeah, so part of your blessings is what I've been saying, is that you're going to be walking away from having to feel like you have to defend yourself. You always had to fight for yourself. You always had to be your own porcupine. You always had to shield yourself from all these attacks coming from all these directions. And you were always so used to having to be the only one to hold your own knife. But now, I feel like because of the people you walked away from, you've made room for new people to come in and actually love you, actually want to protect you, and actually stand there in for you, and actually start taking up for you. And on top of that, you're going to be really hot. You guys are going to age really well. You're going to be that really, really just like beautiful. Your style is going to match. Like all of the patterns are all going to go together. Like everything you wear, people are going to eat it up. Everything you do, people are going to eat it up. You guys could be doing something that's a lot of other people do, but people are going to like looking at you doing it. Like you could be wearing the same white t-shirt that a bunch of other like people are wearing, but everyone's going to compliment you for wearing that white t-shirt because it just looks good on you. That's your good karma for this. Like, these people really wanted you to feel ugly, and you're just not going to be ugly anymore. Like, even if you tried, I'm sorry. Even if you really tried to wreck yourself, I'm sorry. But that's your fate. You're gonna have to die really beautiful and pretty. I'm sorry. It really must be hard. It really must be hard being so beautiful and gorgeous, right? But yeah, like, this tells me like you're gonna attract a lot of friends too. Like, you're gonna be like. I'm sorry. Now I'm hearing Paris Hilton's voice from The Simple Life, and it's Paris and Nikki putting socks in this girl's bikini. This little girl they were babysitting, and they were like, "The bigger the boobs you have, the more friends you're gonna have." Oh, it's so disturbing. But like this, why is this making me think of that? Like this card literally says like, "You guys, the bigger your boobs are, the more friends you're gonna have." I feel like you're gonna That's not literal. Like, I'm not saying literally you guys are gonna have bigger boobs or something, and that's why you have friends. Maybe you guys are thinking of getting plastic surgery, and this applies to you. But for some of you guys, it's more like, I feel like you guys are just gonna be so, like, banging, like, stunning, like, you're so unique. You stayed true to yourself, true to your influences, true to your style, true to what makes you happy, that it's actually making you so beautiful and unique that people can't even emulate or even try to understand how you look that way, and it's just gonna make you really attractive. Like, a lot of people are gonna want to be your friend, because I saw this yellow rose. Like, a lot of people are gonna want to be your friend. A lot of people in public are gonna want to walk up to you, know your name, know what you do, and it's like, yeah, it's like your spiritually your boobs are gonna be huge or something. I don't know. Is that what they're trying to say? Like, and you're just gonna be attracting a lot of energy to you. Um, sorry if that was like stupid, but I'm gonna post that clip too if I can find it. I missed that show. Paris and Nikki, The Simple Life. Is that what that show is called? That show is so good. Paris Hilton is an Aquarius, so maybe some of you guys have Aquarius placements. Or fire placements. That's hilarious. This is hilarious, pile. Why did I say pile? See, I'm thinking about piles now. Maybe they're telling me I need to do another pile reading, but no, this is a hilarious reading. I don't know what the fuck you guys are on, but you guys are like comically sexy. I don't know. You guys are gonna be so hot. It's gonna be kind of funny. Like also giving me the vibes of like Princess Diaries when Anne Hathaway is like supposedly ugly and she has like the fake unibrow and the glasses and the frizzy hair, and then they like straighten her hair and turn her around, and then everybody's like, whoa, princess. It's like comically funny. It's gonna be like hilarious. Like, it's like you take off the glasses and then everybody's like, oh my god. It's like you're gonna be this way one day and then this way the other day, and it's gonna be like overnight. I don't know. That's your blessings. I feel like you guys are just like waiting for shit to change for you, and it's like it's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen when you don't expect it. Yeah, like you guys feel rejected right now. Like, maybe you guys feel like not like where you're at right now. It's just that's not it. That's not what you want. You feel like everything that's handed to you right now, it's not what you want. It's not. But you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Blessings. Okay, I asked for blessings, and this is like weird. I feel like somebody's gonna try to attack you, or I feel like people are gonna not constantly, but as you're elevating or getting to the next level in your career, whatever this is with your independence, people might try to fight you, or there might be competition over something to do with your job. But I feel like because you're the most honest, because you're the most authentic, and because you have been true to yourself this entire time, you are going to win some sort of invisible competition. You don't even know you're part of a competition. You don't even know you're in the running for something even. You don't even know that people are trying to compete with you. But you're so honest, you're so authentic, and you're so honest with possibly your clients. Like, if this is like a business thing, you're really honest with your clients, and way more honest than anybody else in your job. If not, this means that like if like this is like modeling, like, or fashion or something, like maybe you guys are the most authentic to yourselves. Like, you don't follow trends. You don't do what other people are wearing. You just wear whatever you feel like. If this is music, same thing. Like, I was just listening to Miley Cyrus's new album, and I thought it was really good. Like, every song in there was really good. And I could tell that she was trying to do something that she wanted to do. You could tell that it was all like music she's tested herself and listened to herself. It wasn't for what the people would like. It was for her. And I feel like you guys, and it became really good. It was a really successful album in my opinion, just because of that. It was just something different, and people are gonna eat it up, right? I feel like you guys are kind of like that. Like, you guys are gonna do something for yourself. You're gonna do things a certain way for yourself. You're gonna start carrying yourself 100% to what you feel that you should be doing, without curating yourself, without having those tiny voices in your head from those previous abusers telling you, oh, you're not good enough, or oh, this isn't good enough. You're gonna move in a certain way where, like, you're gonna be completely uninhibited from what you want to express yourself like, and it's going to put you above the competition. If this is like love, like you're single, you're trying to, like, something about how you're really authentic to yourself, you're really like maybe you're really funny, you're very straight to the point, you're very honest with the dating. When you date people, like, maybe you tell people like exactly what you want, you're very honest, like what you're looking for, and they really like that, and that puts you above. The way you do that, it puts you above other people that, you know, are dating, if that's something that you're thinking about. But I'm seeing this more as money. So like, if this is like a work situation, and you're interviewing for jobs, I see that you are going to get the job that you need, not what you want. I heard needs. So if you guys didn't get the call back from the job you wanted, it's because there's a job that you actually need, like, that is going to pay you way more than the job you wanted, because they like that you're more authentic. There's something about the places that are that you want to be employed at, the ones that like your authenticity and want 100% of you, 100% of your skills, and like how you carry yourself with truth. They're the ones that you need to work for, and they're the ones that are going to hire you. Because if you want someone who wants to hire a liar, then that person's going to lie to you. They're not going to pay you right, and they're not going to treat you right, right? Because they want to hire liars. They don't want to hire someone honest, who's going to treat their money with integrity, or treat their business, or treat whatever it is they're entrusting you with integrity. They want a liar. They want someone who makes them look good. And you don't want to work for a place like that. You want someone who's honest with themselves, honest with you, and is going to appreciate all your skills as they are, and actually pay you properly and value you as an employee. So that could be what gives you this job with this proper place that's going to actually give you a lot more money. If not, it's just in general, like, you're just going to be seen as somebody who's just way too honest, way too true to what they're doing, way too genuine to be lying about any of the things that make, like, successful. Anything that is successful, or, I don't know, whatever it is. It's like you are becoming a very trustworthy person in the community, I think, or you're going to be, whatever it is that you do for work, or in general. And this is going to attract a lot of success to you. This is going to attract a lot of friends to you. 3 of Cups. I think you're going to make a lot of friends this way. I feel like you guys had friends before that didn't value your honesty. They could have been really sensitive too. Like, maybe you could have just literally told them the truth about how you felt, and they could have literally, like, been fake to you, or just didn't like it. Maybe they couldn't be real with you. They couldn't be honest with you. You're going to find people who like this about you, and they're going to be true to you. They're going to be too afraid to lie, because they know that you're going to cut them off. Because you've been through too much. These people are going to think that you're super cool, though. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, there goes Jungle Collective again. Oh my gosh, like, how do I look? How does my hair look? I just want to make a good impression on them. Like, they're so cool. And it's not that, like, you're like that. Not that you're a judgmental person like that. Sorry, I'm, like, pulling you in a little more. But it's kind of like, people are going to want to make a good impression with you. Like, that's how you're going to seem like a really highly regarded person who's very honest. So a lot of people want to seem honest with you. They don't want to get on your bad side. They're already starting to treat you like this, but it's going to be like that even more so when you get into this opportunity or this elevation in your life. If you guys avoided or blocked an ex of yours, a blessing of yours is that you avoided an STD. You avoided being part of some sort of STD circle. If you cut off some old friends, this is also because itching and burning is in reverse. Like, these people are dealing with severe STDs right now, and your blessing is that because you cut them off or cut off this ex or whoever these people are, you don't have to deal with it. You don't even have to be part of that story. If you were actually part of that story a little longer, you would have been blamed for this and it would have been way worse. So that's part of your blessing, is that these people are going through some sort of sex drama and you're not part of it and they're very humiliated. You're going to be seen as the heartbreaker with this dagger through the heart. Part of your blessings is you're going to be in a position where you're the heartbreaker. Not that that's nice, you know, it's not nice to make people cry. It's not nice to break people's hearts. But before, people didn't take you seriously. People didn't, you know, they didn't really count you in, so they could have broken your heart. Now you're going to be seen as the heartbreaker. People are not going to want to, like, even come for you, or, like, if they think they're not good enough, they're not going to want to ask you out or ask you for anything. Because they could see you as a heartbreaker. Like I said earlier, I see you guys chilling out at the beach a lot, chilling out in the sun, enjoying nature, enjoying love, life, friendship. Oh, sorry. We are on 20% now, so I gotta go soon. Look, I didn't even get to finish my joint, so hold on, guys. I was supposed to chill out and then... Let me check the comments. She was a very good actress. She still is. You're gonna see your enemies become publicly executed. You're gonna see your enemies become publicly humiliated as part of your blessings. I feel like you're gonna be chilling out somewhere very warm, somewhere very nice, somewhere with the sun is out. You're gonna be very, like, happy. I feel like I feel like the warm sunlight on my skin and then the air blowing through your hair. You're gonna be, like, really relaxed. You're gonna be on a vacation, and you're gonna be able to enjoy. Well, I feel like your vibration is gonna be too high, so I don't even think you're gonna, like, really care to watch these people become publicly executed or publicly humiliated. But you're gonna be in a position where you're going to be able to see someone lose all of their allies and be humiliated in public and possibly die. Yeah, you're going to see some of your enemies die. Right. This is fatal danger. These people were toxic to you. They could have tried to poison you or put you in fatal danger. Your good karma is that you're gonna get to see these people die, not like before your eyes, but you're gonna outlive your abusers or attackers, and you're gonna have you're just gonna be chill. Like, I feel like when these people die, you're not even gonna have a lot of emotion about it too. You're very detached. I think it's just gonna be, oh, okay, like, you're gonna already be in a good place. I see you guys also taking care of yourselves a lot more as your good karma, your blessings coming in. You're going to have a lot of time to take a bath. I see you guys taking baths a lot if you guys like baths. I see you guys meditating outside a lot. You're going to live somewhere where you're going to have access to nature and it's going to be very peaceful. I feel like every day you're going to have a lot more time to take care of yourself. You can live a pretty comfortable life. Did It On 'Em by Nicki Minaj. Some of you guys could be like dealing with a Sagittarius, or you are a Sagittarius in terms of this karma. You definitely, I think you, like, definitely disowned some people or some people from your family. You're going to be able to successfully disown them and disown some people. You're not going to have to deal with them anymore. All the evil eye that was sent to you by these people, by these haters, by these karmics that you're leaving behind, your good blessings that are coming in is that they're all going to be reversed, and anything else that they try to send to you in terms of your success, if they're still stalking you, it's all going to go return straight back to them. Also, these people are going to be dealing with evil eye themselves, so they're going to be too busy dealing with a lot of misfortune and energy draining to even attack you anymore. Okay. Vape of Confusion in reverse. These people are some other blessings for you is that the cloud of confusion around your life, if there were lies spread about you, are already going to be cleared now. They're cleared right now. Nobody's confused about how your life is. Nobody's confused about who you are. Nobody thinks you're this. Nobody thinks you're that. Everybody now knows that you are a sweet person. You're an honest person. People just now know that you're independent. Maybe in the past, people could have tried to make you off to be a jerk because you are independent, you're quiet, you stay to yourself, and you're very conservative with your energy. You've just been traumatized so much. And now people actually now know that you're just a loner. You're just like a really... You just meant, you know, you like to be alone. You're a good person. You're just quiet. And not all good people are loud. Not all good people who are there to help you are yelling from the rooftops. You know what I mean? Like, it's not evil to be quiet. It's not evil to be shy. It's not evil to cut yourself off from people who don't have your best interest. You know what I mean? And now people are understanding this about you. People are understanding that you are just an individual, that you don't choose to be around others like that. Blessings for the collective. People are going to be giving back to you. I also see this as somebody giving you something. Somebody coming in, or some people or something coming in for you. A gift from the ancestors even, that's going to allow you to get out of this stagnant state, or to get you untrapped from something. You're going to finally get to walk away from being trapped. You're going to finally get to break yourself away from something that you felt imprisoned by for a really long time. It could even be access from these people, like you felt trapped by these people having access to you. Somebody's going to give you some sort of gift, money, or the universe is going to give you some sort of thing that's going to fall in your lap, that's going to help you or allow you to get away from whatever this cycle is that you felt trapped in. Can we get more information on this? This could be coming from for some of you, this could be coming from a business owner who's fighting for your attention. This could be somebody with water placements in their chart or earth. This could be somebody who's a little older than you, but not necessary. This could be somebody who wants to employ you. They could be starting something. They could be starting a business right now, and they want to invest. They could be like trying to invest in you, and they want to start something with you. They want to compete for a place in your life or a place in your business, and this might be the thing that this might be the thing that helps you get out of something or get out of some sort of cycle. This could be an employer even. This person is stalking you heavily right now on the internet. They're looking at their phone every day, whoever this is, trying to see how you're doing. Waiting for you to seem independent enough, maybe single. This could be somebody who wants to date you. Not everybody. And they're waiting for you to look single. If not, maybe they're waiting for you to get to a better place so that they can come in and give you something to help you get out of this. They want to help you, though. Whoever this is, they want to help you. If not, this could be some sort of, some sort of boss. I don't know, a friend. I don't think it's a friend, though. I think it's somebody who has feelings for you. It could be like your lover. Somebody who has secret... Oh, God. This is messy. 7 of Swords. Somebody who has secret feelings for you. Interesting. I did not mean to pick up on that. If you guys had an OnlyFans, this person followed your OnlyFans. That's not for everybody. If not, this person has an OnlyFans, maybe. That's not for everybody, by the way. And I do not judge sex workers on here. I do not. So keep that negative thoughts to yourself when it comes to people's hustles, okay? This person thinks that they're your soulmate. Same size shoe. And also with the OnlyFans, if that doesn't apply to anyone here, this person could be somebody who fantasizes about you. That's only for people who know this is about. This person, like, fantasizes about you. That's okay. Thank you for not judging me, Aset. Because I've had, you know, because I know what that's like. I've had to make money in, like, on the internet in different ways. And, like, yeah. That's why I know how some of this stuff goes and how some of these people think. Because people are really shady. People are shady on the internet. But this person feels like, whoever this is, they feel like you are like their soulmate. Or they feel like you are somebody who should be in their life because you guys have too much in common not to be friends or not to be in each other's lives. This person feels like without you in their life would be torn into pieces, would tear my life into pieces. Hold on. This person just got rid of somebody very competitive. This person with crucified serpent instructs the alchemist to fix the volatile. Final rendering of spirit that will produce its perfect body. I got that from the Egyptian museum because sometimes I go to museums and I like to look up, there's like alchemy exhibits at that museum, so I like going there and writing notes. But this person recently got rid of somebody in their life that was very volatile and competitive. This person could be a mother of theirs or a baby mother, baby father. This person could have, whoever this is, if not, this person in their life could be somebody with mother issues. This person they got rid of was somebody who was like treating them like they were their mom, and it was weird. Somebody really immature. Somebody who could be an Aries or have Aries placements. This could be somebody very competitive. This person competes with everybody. They think that everybody's competing with them, or they don't like anybody that's better than them, so they like copy or compete. They're like a know-it-all. Whoever this person is, they're just like, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that. And this person just got rid of that person. Maybe this person wants to replace them with you. Weird. If this is a workplace, then this could be like, yeah, like their employee who is very competitive, maybe like competitive with other employees instead of helping them in the job and like ruining shit. And now this boss wants to replace that employee with you instead, and they're firing this person. If not, this could be a lover of yours. Maybe even I saw 2 cups, so don't kill me. This could be a twin flame. This twin flame just got rid of like somebody who was really competitive with you, or competitive, unknowing, like you didn't know about this person, competitive with you or competitive with them or competitive with everyone, just fighting everywhere, just like, I gotta be better than Jungle Collective, I gotta copy Jungle Collective, I gotta pretend to be Jungle Collective, competing. And this person, whoever this is that has a lot of money or has some sort of investment they want to give you, they're like getting rid of this person, and they're thinking that you're a better fit. Like when they had this person in their life, whoever this investor is, they felt like their shoes were not matching. They were wearing their own shoe, and then they were wearing like another shoe that was like the wrong size. And now they're taking that shoe off because it's uncomfortable to live life. Because maybe they've been with this person, or they have worked with this person for a really long time. And now there's something about how they finally are kicking that shoe off, and they want you to be that same size shoe. They feel like you are the real fit for their business or the real fit for their life. Whoever this person is, it's left them in a bad state with their money. This person could have stolen from them or, you know, really mistreated them. And there's something about how I said with that King of Swords earlier, I can't find it. There's something about how you guys are so honest, so authentic, so obviously yourselves, so obviously about it, that this person feels that you are the perfect candidate for whatever place this is. They think that you should be in the spot that this person was in. That you should take over this role, this management position even, or whatever this is, co-ownership. This could even be a co-owner of some place. They think that you should co-own it with them because you are a better fit. They feel like you would be better with the money. You would be more honest with them when it comes to how you feel. You wouldn't play them like this. You wouldn't compete with them. You wouldn't compete. You are yourself. You're in your own lane, and they feel like you are a better fit. They feel like you're not as they feel like this other person was way too insecure and you're not. You're just yourself. And so they feel like you would be better for their money too, because maybe you're more humble. There's a blessing coming with this person, possibly. They might give you money. Even if you don't accept this spot, even if you don't accept this position, they still want to donate something to you, or they still might want to give you some sort of resource that's going to help you, because they have a lot of respect for you, and it's literally going to lead to your success. I feel like whatever they give you, whatever position they give you, or whatever help they give you, it could even be a phone number to like another place that could have a better job for you. It's going to lead to your success, and it's also going to lead to you finally leaving this mental state that you've been in for a really long time. They think that you've been struggling for far too long. They want to help you. They want to help you grow your business. So this has to do with your money or your business or your job. Whoever this is that's coming in, this blessing that I asked about, this person could be a friend of yours or know you through a friend. They might want to come in and help you grow your business somehow. This is going to allow you to finally rest. I feel like you guys are really tired or have been having issues sleeping. You're going to finally get to have some extra rest, some sleep. If you guys have been dealing with medical issues, I see those subsiding. I see you having time to rest, and then those medical issues just going away because you finally are less stressed. You're finally in a better state. You're going to have better time to eat, better time to sleep. Take care of yourselves from this opportunity. It's going to allow you to rest more, work less. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you guys are going to be like, you guys are going to be not afraid to be true to yourself. I feel like this person really respects that about you. I feel like this person could also be the same way, and that's why they want you to work for them or work with them or be in a, sorry, I'm on 10% now, be in a relationship with them or whatever this is. And this person could be a musician, or you guys could be a musician, or you guys could work with your hands. You guys have a lot of romantic suitors who are looking at you too. You guys could be an air sign, or this person could be an air sign. Yeah, they like how honest you are and straight to the point you are. They could even have like a little crush on you. They want to give you some sort of opportunity or something like that, or help you grow, expand, or even travel. They might even like tell you about some sort of house that is like a really good price in another place, and you might go and move to there. But whatever this is, it's going to lead to complete success in your life. I feel like when you move out of this place to this, whatever this person is offering you, or when you get to this new job, like you move out of this job, get to this other job, it's going to be the one last thing that you need to be successful, and you're not going to expect it. It's just going to be a surprise blessing. It's going to be like life, the rest of your life is going to be set from there. If you guys deal with like drinking or like certain toxic habits, I feel like you guys are going to do that a lot less. I see you guys drinking a lot less in general. There's gonna be somebody in your life though, somebody that's been doing black magic with black magic woman that you need to throw out, that you haven't been able to throw away. Probably, you know, there's someone in your life you haven't been able to get rid of in terms of black magic. It doesn't have to be a woman, or somebody toxic, somebody that's just been contributing toxicity to your life. Um, you're gonna, for some reason, you haven't been able to get rid of whoever this is in your life that's been constantly throwing magic on you, or evil eye, or bad work on you, energy. Um, you're gonna be able to finally throw this person away. Like, you're gonna finally be able to cut this person off. I feel like because of your current financial position, or where you're stuck, or where your job is, or what you're living right now, you felt like for a while you've been stuck with this black magic person. You've been stuck dealing with this person's shit, and like you haven't been able to wrap things up because you were stuck somehow. And I feel like when this opportunity comes in to help you out, like I said, new job, new place, and you're able to be successful, you're gonna be able to also successfully throw this person out in the trash. Like, they're not going to be able to bother you anymore with their magic. If that's something you've been dealing with, like you've been dealing with a lot of evil eye, haters, you know, or living with someone you don't want to live with, working with someone you don't want to work with, sabotagers, you're going to finally be able to move away from that successfully. Yeah, you guys are gonna be really rich. Or like some of you guys are gonna have a lot of money. You guys are gonna be in this King of Pentacles position. Like, you're gonna have money to invest in other people. You're gonna have money to help other people possibly, or invest in your own business and make it even better, greater. Maybe even get another location. If you guys like own a restaurant, you're gonna be able to have like a second location. Big dog in town. You're gonna be big dog, big boss, big daddy. You're gonna be, if you're not daddy, you know, you're gonna be seen as like the mom. I don't know. You're gonna be seen as like sugar daddy. You're gonna be really rich. You're gonna be really hot, really attractive, like celebrity status. I feel like whatever you say is gonna go. You're gonna be the king or the queen of like everywhere of your town. What the hell, guys? You're gonna be like mayor of, unofficial mayor of your town. I see this as like everybody recognizing you everywhere you go. I see the godmother. Yeah, you're gonna be like the godmother. Oh shit, that just jumped out. Oh my god. You're gonna like go, you're gonna go places and people are gonna be like, oh, bowing to you. It's like, yeah, it's like you're gonna be like the mafia boss, big boss, head honcho of town, unofficial mayor. I heard, locally famous. You're gonna like, hey friend, you're gonna be like walking into the local liquor store, and then I see people like bowing to you. Dawn Bird Collective, Dawn. Oh, Saint, kissing your fingers, kissing your hand, kissing your feet, bowing, offering you snacks, offering. I'm seeing myself. Oh my god! I hope this happens to me. I hope this reading's for me. Like, I walk around and someone offers me a joint, like offer me weed. They're like, oh, boss, here. Like, I see people like bowing to you, like worshiping you, like noticing you in public and being like, oh my god, I'm not worthy. Aren't you the girl from that? Snacks? Yeah, giving you snacks. Here, have a snack. Please, take this humble offering. Please take this humble offering of snacks. Jungle Collective. Like, you guys are gonna be big, guys. Big. Man, you're gonna, oh my god, people are gonna be so heartbroken. You're not gonna be in pain. People are gonna be in pain over you. I love that for you guys. Yes, Lena, I love that for you guys. I'm so happy for you. Don't forget about me when you get famous, okay? When you guys get really famous, don't forget about my channel. Put me on, alright? Like, Like you're gonna be breaking hearts. Like you're not even gonna be trying. Like you're just gonna go places and people are gonna be like, oh my god. I also see this as people crying at your presence. Have you seen people, like celebrities, go places and they're just like regular people, but then like a person who recognizes them from TV is like crying, and they're like starts crying, like you know, like this isn't a good example, but like Khloe Kardashian. Like I remember like Khloe Kardashian on Keeping Up with the Kardashians, like going to a place, and then like a girl going up to her and being like, oh my god, like I just wanted you to know that you really changed my life. Like you really made me feel good about myself just by existing. Like, and like Chloe's just like, oh, that's so nice, sweetie. Like come in for a hug. Like, and she doesn't actually like really do much. You know what I'm saying? Like being a thing. I'm not to be rude. Like maybe she actually does inspire people. Like good. Like that's good. You know, positive inspiration. But I feel like people might be crying at you. They're like, I just wanted to say that you really changed my life. Like coming up to you and be like, oh my god, like I'm sorry, I can't keep my emotions in your presence. It's just like you just seeing someone like you, like it really just like, oh my god, like I'm just seeing people like cry at some people like being so thankful for something you did to them, like crying to you in public. Like it's serious shit. Like maybe you're gonna donate a lot of money to somebody, or like I don't know, but I see someone doing that to you and it's like a lot of, and then I kept getting this card, like a lot of people want to date you or are going to want to date you. A lot of people are watching you to date you. A lot of like really attractive young people with like really nice bodies and really nice hair, really well kept hair, really nice clean clothing too. They're like watching you right now. They're like, when's my turn with Jungle Collective? When can I ask them out? Like they're really fucking hot. Oh my god. Oh, see what I'm saying? Like people have emotions for you. You're gonna have a huge crush on you. I've never pulled this queen before. I don't think I've ever seen this specific Queen of Hearts before. Look at her rose. Her rose is so detailed. I didn't even know that like this deck had a rose this like detailed and wrinkled up. Like I feel like people are yearning for you. I think people already have yearned for you. This could be like a woman, like a feminine, who's very well dressed, like a feminine energy who's very well dressed. This lady has been thinking about, this lady or this man has been thinking about you for a really long time. This person has been in love with you since they first saw you. They've been knowing you for a really long time. And you probably don't even know this person that well. They're probably not even like really your friend. They're probably an acquaintance. They could even be somebody who works at this coffee shop that you go to every day and you don't even realize that they like you. Or like somebody who's been following your social media for a really long time. And they like knew you in like school. And they like followed you all that time. Like this person's rose is really wrinkly because they've been holding on to it for dear life. They've been whoever this is also, they've been like grasping onto this rose for you, and it's wrinkled. They've even dated other people. This person, whoever this is, they've dated other people holding on to this rose for you. That's why it's wrinkly. And I feel like, I don't know why that's a blessing, but maybe like you guys are gonna be in a nice place where you feel like comfortable to date again, or be just really comfortable in your life, because you can't think about dating when you're like all fucked up and everything in your life is just all in the air, right? Like I feel like this person's gonna come in and I don't know, like that might be a blessing. But they just wanted to say that this person's been holding a rose for you for a really long time, and they really like you. And this might be somebody that you might like back. Who knows? I don't know. I'm nosy. Can I ask about who this person is? I know that some of you guys aren't into dating, but for the folks who are, I'm nosy. I love asking about love. I love love. Give me more of it. Even though I'm such a, I'm really intense sometimes, or sometimes I'm angry. You know. Tell me about this person. Who is this person who's been holding a rose for our collective for a while? This is someone you never dated before. This is someone you never dated before because these are both aces. This is someone newish. This is somebody who never got a chance with you. Tell me about this person who has an old rose for you. Who is this feminine energy or clean? This is a clean person. If this is a man, they're very clean. They smell good. They always smell good. They're always clean. They always shower. If this is a woman, same thing. She's clean and her style's good. She's got nice boobs. Just saying. She's got nice boobs. This is a man. He's got nice body, nice shoulders. Nice chiseled face. Who is this person? This is somebody who feels left out by you. This person... This person, this is somebody like... Okay, I don't know what this is, though. I don't get it, because you never dated this person, you never had anything with this person, but they feel sad. They feel sad about you. They feel left out. They feel like five of coins. So I asked who this person is. It's like somebody you never dated who wants to start something. Maybe these, and then this Ace of Cups is like somebody who is like their feelings for you is new. So maybe they are just, this is somebody who's known you for a while, but they're just realizing this rose they've been holding for you is love. And they didn't know that. They held it in their hand and they were like, I don't know why why it hurts. Why does it hurt? Why does it bleed? When I think about Jungle Collective, I'm holding this rose. And they date all these other people. They're holding hands with other people and they have this rose and it's getting really wrinkly and they don't understand. And they feel like they're like getting into a place where like they realize they love you or something, or they realize that maybe these people that they've been holding hands with, they don't feel deeply like they do for this rose. They've been like holding on for you. So, and they never told you about this. This person never told you about this. They never dated you. They never got to, this person wants to sleep with you. They never got to sleep with you. They want to like come in with some sort of like, yeah, like they just realized newly that this feeling they have for you, it's like real. So it's like they're rebranding their feelings for you in their head as love. Before they were in denial. That's why it's so new. It's like they've been holding this rose for so long, right? That's why I was like, why is this new if they've been holding this rose for so long? Why is it so new if like the rose is all like, oh God, is so wrinkly? And it's because like, it's because they didn't know it was love. They just thought it was like lust, or they thought they just had like a sexy crush on you because you guys could be really sexy to this person and you didn't even know. And they just thought it was like, you know, that you could be replaced or replicated. That's why they could have just tried to date people like you, and they just didn't realize this rose is a rose and this rock is a rock. You can get a replica of a rose or a rock or something, but it's not going to be the same as the real thing. And they're realizing you're a rose. They're realizing you're the real thing. They're realizing they can't replicate you. And so that's why these feelings of you are new. They're getting in the whirlwind now. They're realizing it now. They're like out of their mind. They're like driving and thinking of you. They're like, it's like when you're when you're like a teenager and you have a crush on someone and you're like realizing that's what this person's going through about you. It's so new. It's like they're seeing you in a completely different light now. Everything is different with them, and now it's like they don't know what to do. Now they're sad. They feel left out. Maybe because they friend-zoned you. This could be somebody who friend-zoned you prematurely, or they caused something to friend-zone, and now they feel left out. Now they feel like they're on the outside looking in, but now they're realizing too late that they were holding this rose for you so long and they never expressed it to you. They just made you feel like whatever. And And there's something about how, like, they didn't see you before because you didn't have a lot of money back then. The Three of Pentacles. But also, this could be like, this person wants to work with you. So I feel like they're realizing their feelings for you. They feel sad, left out for whatever reason. Maybe you unfriended this person. Maybe this is somebody who is like, you know, maybe they took too long to like talk to you. Like I said, this isn't really a real friend, it's like an acquaintance. So maybe they took too long to get to know you, or they took too long to realize this and then finally invest in you. And now it's like maybe you guys don't even talk at all, or it's just too awkward to talk, or like whatever. I feel like you guys are really like open-minded though. I feel like even if this person came in, it wouldn't really mean anything. Like you wouldn't be that awkward. You're pretty mature. But this person is not really on that level. Like I said, they don't understand how they feel yet. You know, what feelings mean. For whatever reason, but they know that they like you or something. So what they're gonna do is, this person could be the same person who wants to invest in you. There's something about how like they might want to like come in with some sort of offer to work with you, like invest in your business and then work like do a job with you, or like maybe if you guys are looking for work, this person might be like, hey, my place is hiring. They don't want you to know something, though. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you. I'm gonna tell you anyways, because I'm a fucking nosy bitch. They're gonna come in, right? This person's gonna come in, this old friend of yours, acquaintance, whoever. They're gonna come in, they're like, hey, I wanna work with you. Hey, bro, let's work. Let's do this together. Let's collaborate. Let's make a song together. Can I hire you to fix my car? You know, business. I want to give you money for something. I want to make you my oil change guy. I want to make you my smog guy. Or I want to come in and I want to invest in you. Can I buy the building? You know, can I buy this from you? And they're gonna do their very hardest to hide the fact that they're in fucking love with you and that they see lifelong shit with you, because they don't want to hurt themselves by ruining it, because there's a chance that you don't like them back, or there's a chance you might not feel this way back about them, and they're like trying to fight with themselves that they actually see you as like marriage material, or like somebody that they could like, you know, they could do something really, like have a long-term business with or something. So they're trying to play it cool, and that's what's going to happen with this person. They might invest in you. If you don't like them back, they're still going to give you some sort of gift or money or something that's going to help. I just wanted to finish off the message and also hang out with you guys, get to know you for a little bit before I head out. I haven't eaten yet today, so I should probably eat something soon though. But it's just because I slept really late. Let's see. Hello. I hope I'm back. Okay. Hi, goat. I guess that was a really weird story. Blessings coming in the form of like investor who cares about you. Let's see. I guess we could just hang out. I'm gonna drink some more Gilbertpanther. So let's see. What are some finishing messages for the collective? What do they, or let's see, hold on, actually. What do they need to know for this upcoming blessings that are coming soon? I'll take them all. Nice. Wow. So I got the family chain in reverse. When I asked, what do you need to know about these blessings coming in really soon? About these good vibes, good luck that is coming in soon? Um, it has to do with you breaking away from some family chain. It could be like your family has toxic habits and you're the first one to break the chain and not do those toxic habits. Or this could literally be your family, you cutting off your family or breaking away from them. This is bringing you to your success and your blessings very soon. I'm gonna ask how soon, how, whatever, if I can, but I'm not gonna be super accurate because there's so many different energies that are being picked up. But yeah, you're gonna be. This says literally what I said earlier. You're gonna be very content with your work life. You're gonna be doing something you love to do and be making money off of it, and you're gonna be very well rested and very well compensated and appreciated for this, with your blessings. This is saying if you want to receive your blessings about this, you have to do something that you love to do, or you have to like your job. You have to like your job. You can't do it. You can't get successful. You can't get this level of you can't get this level of divine blessings doing something that you don't even want to wake up to do. So yeah, it has to be something you love to do. It has to be a job you like, first of all. And this says, don't think about your impact on others. This literally says, think about impact on... No, this is in reverse. This says, okay, do something you love and don't give a fuck shit who it affects, okay? I feel like you guys have spent your entire lives... Oh, what is this person gonna think? Oh, I don't know if these people are gonna be mad at me if I do this, and you weren't able to express yourself fully. This says when you do your job, whatever it has to do, whatever you're creating, if you're like an artist or if you are, whatever this job is that you're doing, maybe this, whatever it is you love to do, it's something that you feel like you would be judged for, or you wouldn't really be respected for. As much as like a regular job, maybe it's something like not super conventional. But this says, don't give a shit what people think. This is about you. If you want to receive, when you're going to receive, or not if you want to, but you are going to receive them. But when it comes to these blessings, it's going to come in faster if you stop thinking about what others think of you. If you just start doing what you feel, you're going to attract the correct people, the correct job, and the correct career, and the correct everything, the correct energies to be supporting you. Just don't give a shit about what anyone else says, because they're not you. It's going to make you move faster, it's going to make you really successful and put you apart. So if you're making music, and you're like, oh, I don't know what my fans are going to think of this, or I don't know what... this, I don't know if they're going to buy it. I don't know if they're going to buy this track for me if I sing it like this, or if I do produce it like this, or if I include this kind of, if I mix the genres, if I do something different. I don't know if people... Don't! Stop. Just do it. Just do it. Don't even think about it. Just do it. You just do it because it makes you happy. Like I said, earlier about Miley Cyrus's album, she did something kind of different, and it was actually really good. It was what we needed. It was like a different flavor. That's what you never know. That's what people need. And if you don't create something, that could just be in regards to you. You need to value yourself as a different person, not as somebody that the world doesn't need just because you didn't fit in, or just because people didn't appreciate you before. You need to see yourself as something the world does need, because there is a lack of people like you. You are a necessity to this world. You know what? I never ever get to say this out loud to you, and I always say this in my description, but you are important and you deserve love. I never get to say that out loud. That's so weird, right? And I always write that in my description. You are important. Literally. You are needed. So whatever it is you do different, whatever it is that you think is like, oh, they're gonna judge me, oh, there's not enough people like me doing what I do, or acting like me, or wearing what I wear, or being like me. Just know That's because the world needs you. There aren't 20 Supermen out there. There is not 20 Spider-Men out there. There's like one or two, or what I don't keep up with the superheroes. I know they have like different versions. But like anyways, like you know what I mean? Like there is only one. Maybe you're the one. If you're different, don't be scared. You're the one. You're needed. Your skills are needed. People like you out there need someone like you. So don't water yourself down. Don't cut yourself short, even if this is in the workplace. Even if you're the only person in the workplace who dyes their hair or certain colors or is just like openly themselves and everyone else is boring. There's one person in there that is like also wants to do that. You know what I mean? Like you're doing it also. If you don't see a lot of people doing what you do, having that similar inspiration, it's because there's a need for it. There's a need. If you're applying for a job that you really want and you're like, oh, I'm too different, they're not going to hire me, I don't really have all the skills together that all these other people who have been to these Ivy Leagues and all these other things have to work here, I'm not going to get that job. Don't think of it that way. Think of it like you are needed there, though. There's someone like you needed there, needed somewhere, right? So this blessing has to do with you filling a empty space somewhere in the world with your divine purpose, with your occupation that the universe is going to give you. Yeah, because you care about others. You care about others. You care that others don't get hurt. You're actually a genuine person. And unfortunate as it is, I know that we grow up thinking and feeling like, as kids, we think the world thinks like us. We think the world is innocent. But unfortunately, it's really rare to come across other people who care about others. I unfortunately had to learn that. I'm still pretty young, and I guess, and as an adult, and I unfortunately had to learn that, like, that not everybody, it took me a little time to learn that not everyone wants to help you. It actually takes people effort to help others. They're not like you. It's rare to have people like my collective who enjoy helping others and enjoy being there for others or enjoy caring or just care about others in general. It's really rare. That's why there's collectives like this. That's why there's people. That's why not everyone resonates with this. That's why not everyone resonates with all these readings. There's so many. It's rare. There's rare groups of people. And so, like, I feel like you need to give yourself more credit for that. And that's why you're going to be getting these blessings, because there's a need for you. And the universe is going to be handing it to you, basically. Some people might even say, why are they have the position they have? They don't, why did they blah, blah, blah. They're not that good, or yada, yada. And, they don't understand there's a need for people like you. There's too many of the same flavor. There's too much vanilla. There's too much vanilla flavor. We need chocolate, we need Rocky Road, we need mint chip here. You know what I'm saying? And you bring that. And that's how you're going to get this blessings. It's kind of like when an inventor invents like something brand new and then they get really rich off of it. That's kind of like you give me the vibe of like someone who's going to invent something and you're going to get like really popular, really famous, or really rich just being inventive or being yourself. And those people, the people who invented things that we use today, a lot of them were doubted. A lot of people who didn't see the vision because they, it hasn't been made before. It's kind of like that. Like a lot of people didn't see the vision of you or didn't see what you're going for because there probably isn't anything like you out there, or there probably isn't anything that you like what you make or like the art you make or what the work you do. It's very rare. This also says don't overthink everything too. A lot of this is don't overthink things and don't listen to people's bullshit or criticisms about what they think you should be doing. You should need, in order to receive these blessings, or how you're going to receive these blessings, is that you're just going to keep doing you. You're going to keep listening to yourself, trusting your gut, not letting other people's opinions pollute your dreams. And you're not going to overthink it. You're not going to overthink it. You're just going to put it out there. You're going to just do it. If it flops, it flops. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If you're going to apply for jobs, same thing. You're going to just apply for the job. You're going to do it. If they take you, they take you. If they don't, they don't. If you have a store and you're trying to sell your product, you're like, oh, I don't know if the product's good enough. You're going to stop overthinking, and you're just going to be like, you know what? I'm going to just try selling it, and people are going to actually buy it. And you were overthinking the whole time. You were thinking that people wouldn't accept you. You were thinking that people wouldn't hire you. People wouldn't want to be with you. This whole time, you were just a hidden treasure that was needed. Sorry, I'm just reading messages. I feel like a lot of us truly don't like to make others feel bad. I needed that message. Thank you. Yeah. A lot of us don't want to make people feel bad, and there's nothing wrong with being a nice person, being kind. I feel like you guys were used to being generous to people and having your shit slammed down, having your shit not being reciprocated, and this is saying, like, there's a need for people like you out there. There's a need for more kind people like you out there, and you're being given this platform so that people can learn, people can take your example of kindness, take your example of openness, take your example of your mindset, whatever it is that you offer that is different. And you have to give yourself lots of credit for that. Because you are kind. You're not a bad person just because people didn't accept you before. You know what I mean? But I guess that's my random finishing messages for blessings and good vibes. I'm sorry that it ended up kind of serious in the end. I wanted this shit to be lighthearted, because this was like a 420 reading. I didn't even get into smoking that much because I was like really into my reading. I was really into the messages, but I think there were just a lot of things that just needed to be said today, and I feel like you guys are waiting, you're wondering, when is it going to come? When is my ride going to come? When is the train going to stop for me? And it's coming. I feel like you just don't see the ticket in your hand. It's already there, and it has a time stamp and everything. I think you're just caught up in all of the movement around you. You're caught up watching all the other people get onto their trains. You're caught up watching other people get to where they think they need to go, and you're just feeling insecure about, where am I going? You're rushing yourself, you're getting ahead of yourself, you're beating yourself up, and it's just saying, like, it's coming. The train is coming for you. The divine is stopping it for you. They're just giving you a really nice train. They're giving you a luxury train there, because you've already, on the way to the train station, you already did enough. You already fucking walked. You already fought like 5 people on the way to the train station, so don't worry about it. Like, you just need to sit and wait now. You just need to keep doing you, and you're doing the right things. You're cutting off the right people, okay? You're putting the cotton in your ears. You're not listening. You're not listening to the naysayers. You're just doing you. You're following what your gut is telling you for once, and it's giving you good results already. You need to look at that. I think you guys are just a little bit insecure. You're just not really seeing it yet, but it's coming. So I guess that needed to be said. Like, these are all confirmations for whoever needed it, that those blessings are coming in. You're going to be very financially independent. You're going to be, some of you guys, like I said earlier, rock star status, I'm not worthy status, mafia boss status, people kissing on your feet status. Like, yeah. So instead of bringing yourself down, or not even like intentionally, but maybe like catch yourself, like if you're being hypercritical of yourself, if you're being in the mirror being like, oh, do I seem too much like this, do I seem too much like that, instead just be like, you know what, today I feel like this, today I feel like being like this, today I feel like I am this, and I'm gonna be that. And people gotta accept it, because if that's too different for them, then they can, I don't know, they can kiss my ass. because this is what people want to. This is what people want. People want to experience. If people want to experience boring shit, then they can go to the other people who wanted you to be boring. But people don't want that. They want you. They want what you have to offer. So that's what I guess that's what that's saying to me. I hope that that resonated with you guys, or if that gave you guys some sort of clarity. I don't know. Wait, let me see. Yeah, Miley Cyrus, she's very talented. Honestly, I'm not usually somebody who listens to pop music like that because, you know, often their albums. Thank you for letting me know. You know, a lot of pop albums, especially from artists who've been around a long time, sometimes I just don't usually like them because they always mix in like it always seems like out of order with no concept because they're just like putting in the singles and the songs they think is gonna sell, and it's kind or like what they like tried to make work, and it was just I never liked those albums because it's always like a boring ballad for no reason and then pop and then ballad and then pop. I don't, but her album was really I really liked it. It sounded very coherent. Like it sounded very like not like other pop stars who come back. It's like very like it had like a theme, but it was like you could tell that she really put her concepts into it, her thoughts into it. You could tell she was like vibing to them, you know. That's why I like it. I like it when people make art that they vibe to. I don't really like Michael Kors, but I remember when I was in fashion school, a quote that they used to teach us is that I think Michael Kors said that like he went into fashion design because he wanted to make stuff that he would wear. And I always think about that. I always think about when he said that because it's like that's an awesome point. Like you should wear your product. You should use your product. I watch my own tarot readings. I watch my own readings sometimes, or I use my own pile readings, because I always have to test my shit. I always watch over everything that I do. But same thing. It's like you have to do something that you know that you would consume from yourself. Like you're a customer of yourself. But that's something that I don't know. I think about a lot. Like he would knit his own sweaters, and then that's like a sweater that he would want to wear for himself. And so I don't know. That really helped me figure out what I wanted to do with my life and like what my north node wanted me to do is like do something like you would consume, like make the music you want to hear, be the person you want to see out there. That's like what it's saying. Like, don't think about what everyone else is doing. Like, if there's a need for something, think about how maybe you could be the one to fill it. I just keep getting messages about that. But this will all result in like paradise, vacation, lots of time off, lots of relaxation, just you having plenty of time to achieve your passions, goals, dreams, live the dream life off of what you love to do. So, honestly, good luck with that. Have fun with that, guys. I love a lot of her music, especially Flowers. That's the best way to create. Oh yeah, Day. She's a icon. I love her. Yeah, she is. I think she's a Sagittarius. Miley Cyrus. I like the variety in her music. Honestly, I used to really like. Um, I used to really want to make like music reviewing content or like commentary because I like to listen to new stuff. I'm not really judgmental. If you guys have recommendations for music, you can drop them in the chat. I guess this is like the end of the reading. I'm gonna like just start doing my stoner shit now for like maybe 20 minutes. Get to know you guys. If you guys wanted to talk, ask me questions, yada yada. Or have anything to say about the reading that really, I don't know, related with you, you guys can put it in the chat. I'm just gonna be chilling here because I know this was supposed to be a 420 bang like reading, and it ended up being a little serious. So I'm like trying to like chill. Oh my god, I keep fucking blowing my weed out of my paper. I'm so annoying. But yeah. I also like when you guys like tag me and stuff. I like it when you guys tag me in like music videos for like songs and stuff. I just like randomly listening to music. I don't have a lot of time to really get back to everybody, but I like music recommendations. Um, I hope that my video doesn't get copyrighted from this music stuff. Yeah, smoke with me. Yes, I love it. Yes, and like, you know, just say whatever in the chat. Let me just play some random music. I hit shuffle, and the song that came on is "What's Going On" by Marvin Gaye. That's really funny because isn't someone named Marvin in the chat? Isn't Majestic's name Marvin? That's really funny that Marvin Gaye came up. But yeah, group session. I hope that I don't know, does anyone know if I'm gonna if is my video gonna get muted if I like start playing music on here like this? But like I hope it doesn't come through too much, but let me see. Oh. Anyone remember the independent album Miley released a few Christmases ago? Twitch mutes music. I've had like a little bit of copyright flagging on my videos before, like on one of them, but nothing really happened to it. So I think it depends on the clearance that certain songs have. I'm not 100% fucking sure. I hope that it doesn't block out my video. Well, this is just a smoke sesh, so that's why I'm more loose about the music in this one, because it's like, it's just me talking to you guys, in the moment, you know. I'm also getting that Google number together so y'all can text me or something. I'm not going in person to meet people to make friends anymore. Like, I think I'm just gonna hang out with you guys, honestly. I'm done. After that whole situation with that person who was like, oh, tell me about your religion. Let me judge you now and tell you that you're stupid and that I'm going to use a bunch of big academia words to judge you. Like, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to, as a spiritual person, I'm just not going to go out anymore. Are you talking about the one where Miley did something with Ariana? You always meet weirdos? Oh my gosh, yeah. So you know what I mean, Day. Like, I think spiritual people just tend to attract weirdos, or like people who love to project, like unhealed people who have something mean to say about what someone else does, you know, with their life to feel better. They often are extremely unhealed. It's like, what am I doing wrong to you? And then that's when they start projecting on you their beliefs and like projecting on you how you're wrong. And it's like, I was just minding my business, you know? But I feel like that's just something that happens with like when you express like being spiritual, you know? Yeah, they always get triggered by us. But you know what? I try not to get super mad about that, because like I used to be somebody, you know, before I like found, you know, my way, and I was like completely swarmed by narcissists and karmics and didn't understand what karma was, karmic, blah blah blah, what does this mean? You know, what did this life cycle mean? I was being, you know, manipulated by religion. I don't know. I think like I used to be really not judgmental, but I low-key used to be, I don't know, I was mean. I used to be mean to everyone, to be fair. I used to be a mean person. I'll be real with you guys. Like, I used to be an asshole. But, like, I just would be, I know what it's like to be judgmental. Like, I understand where they're coming from sometimes. Like, oh, are you, because, like, I used to think that people who were spiritual would, like, be preachy. Like, religious people, you know. I used to think that they would, like, be the kind, I would always think like, oh, if you're somebody who meditates or do this and that, you're probably going to like, you're probably somebody who ignores real life, or you're probably somebody who just acts positive as a fake. And then I realized, no, you know what, like, that just came from me, like, me being jealous of somebody being able to find their way to peace in some simple way. I think that's where that came from, you know? And I started to realize, you know, when I started to do these things that I used to make fun of people for, um, like being spiritual, you know, looking at the moon cycles, reading cards, like I used to literally make fun of people. I used to have an ex who used to make fun of the saying namaste. Isn't that racist? Yeah, I had an ex who would be like, namaste. And I was like, that's a little bit racist, isn't that? Like, and I'm actually like, like I said, I'm like Vedic Buddhist, and I'm over here saying namaste and like sadhu sadhu. So I'm like, I'm like, bro. But I used to be like, you know, I used to be in that energy, that low energy of just like not understanding why people do yoga, why do people meditate, why do people go and you know, like, do these things. And it, now I understand. It's like, it just, let people do what makes them happy, let people do what brings them therapy, you know, and just live and let live, you know. Like, I was just angry, or I would always be triggered because I was not happy in my life. I was never able to, I just thought that they were lying, that they could find happiness or peace or anything, or clean up their life just by meditating. But then when I finally tried it, when I finally got to a breaking point in my life, and then I started to really accept my skills, because I actually burned all my cards before. I've actually burned all my cards before. Like, um, I've actually like went through phases where I've had karmic, like my karmic abusers tell me, like trick me into thinking that like being psychic was bad, or bad for me, or wrong for me. Is when it was just me going through an awakening and an ascension, and they convinced me to burn my previous cards. Like, I used to have my own handmade oracles, and they convinced me to burn them, and I did. And then I took a huge break from reading cards, and then I finally separated myself, and then I like went back into it, and now I met you guys, and now I have the collective, which is like really sweet. Um, I realized who was, you know, trying to be an enemy, and I really also opened my mind to like, this stuff actually works for me. Not that I'm saying that meditation works for everyone, you know, or praying to this, praying to that works for everyone, but it's more like I'm realizing, you know what, different things work for different people, and we just don't judge them. Like, until you try it yourself, you know, like, maybe it's not for you, maybe it is for you. But it made me a lot less angry too. It made me like more accepting. And so when that person came up to me and was, or not came up to me, but when that person talked to me about that, I was just kind of like, you know, I could tell that you're just like traumatized, and you probably, you know, you probably think that I'm like a love and light fake bitch or something, but no, I just care about the truth. And I've been dealing with a lot of I know what it's like to be, you know, dealing with injustice, what it's like to be lied to, what it's like to not have any solid form of truth, dealing with people like that. And that's, you know, that's all it is. And that's my part, my side of the spiritual world. But there's other people that do other things in the spiritual world. I'm not judging. um I don't know, I would like to be, I would like to have like an amulet shop someday, or like I'd like to be like a village shaman or something. I don't consider myself a witch or anything, but I don't mind when witches watch me. I really don't. I kind of find it, I kind of like find it cool that I'm like empowering people to charge themselves up to do magic. I think that's awesome. Like, I feel like I like validating people, and also like saying shit as it is, you know. And thank you, Doja Goat. Yeah, yeah. They told me become spiritual because it got more problem than them. Yeah, exactly. It became a problem for them. Same thing. Same thing, healer. Same thing, healer. I exactly what they said to me. Same thing. And it's like, you know, it's, yeah. It's just, I think it was just manipulation conditioning. I think that person was just traumatized, and They probably were like forced to do some religions they didn't like, just like me. I had to do religious stuff I didn't want to do, and it's just that I think that I took that experience and I just did something different with it. Like, that person was a really good example of like somebody being the hyper opposite of what you do with trauma. And I don't want to like psychoanalyze people, but like that person also gave me like really narcissistic vibes. I'm not gonna be rude about it. I used to have narcissistic vibes. I used to say narc stuff. I think everybody goes through a karmic phase. But I think it was like, we both, I saw them and I was like, you know what, we both have been through probably similar religious trauma, because my family also put me through things, with my spirituality that made me hate the spirituality, made me really resent people who did it too, because I thought they were fake, because my abusers were fake. My abusers were using it as an excuse to be abusive. And, instead of taking that and hating the religion, I did go through a phase, but I grew up and I realized, this is where I fit in. It works for me. Maybe it doesn't work for you. I took that and I realized my place in spirituality and also my skills and what I'm supposed to do with it, and who is actually, against me. I'm not being love and light. I'm not pretending my trauma didn't happen. I'm not being lucky or privileged. I'm just choosing to be happy. I'm choosing to take that trauma and that spiritual trauma, that religion, and use it as knowledge, and choosing to be happy, choosing to do my best to be happy with what I have, choosing to use that, because that's like, it's not like a tool, but that's like a way to be happy, isn't it? Just to have peace with yourself, to find more knowledge. I decided to find more knowledge, and I'm on this side of the spectrum of taking that religious trauma and becoming spiritual. This person is the huge opposite, where they could have possibly been forced to do, religion they didn't like, and instead they took that and they just completely rejected it all, think it's fake, think it's stupid, think anybody who follows it is stupid, completely ignoring or rejecting other people like them who have been traumatized. They what do you call it, and dismissing us as mentally ill or mentally traumatized, and clinging to, fake deities to heal ourselves. And they took this side, and now all they do is make everything political. They're on this side where everything is political. Oh, well, if you don't accept this religion, if you're in this religion, isn't that religion wrong? Is that there's such thing as, I said to that person, there's such thing as taking things that we learn that actually work for us and making it our own. Because those rules that you don't agree with, those are man-made. That's not by the divine. They don't, but it's so deep. People don't understand how the divine works. How they work through us, how we choose, how ancestors work through us. The person rejected their ancestors. I don't know, it was weird. It was really weird to talk to someone like that, but that made me really think, I took that shit and I was just like, I made it work for me. No, I don't agree with everything that my abusers tried to plant on me in terms of religion, and no, I don't connect the religion with how these people act. I don't think that all Buddhists are abusive, nasty creeps who use it as an excuse. I don't think Christians are this and that, because these people act that way to me or this way. No, I just think like, I think that you can take things that help you, make it work for you, and just, that's what it's for. That's what you're supposed to do. And I think, it just takes a certain point, and some people are just so super unhealed, and they just choose, reject that all, reject those people, and just depend on what's in the books. And I understand, I feel really bad, but I understand, I get it, because like, that's the facts, that's what's in the books, that's what science, whatever it's so called, but that shit's controlled too, that shit's controlled by the government. That's not real science or history in the books. Just saying. But like, that's how I feel about it. Like, I'm supportive of just people doing what they got, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else, to be a better person. To be happier. I want people to be happier. I don't want to look at someone being happy and frown. Like, I want to see everybody happier, And I think that's just what that should come from, I think. And I think just some people just don't, they're just not on that. It's just different levels that I had to learn understanding. And it was crazy, but I know I used to be in that place. I used to be that person who's like, well, explain this. I think you're stupid. I think that this didn't actually happen or that didn't actually happen. And there's a lot of you have to think about like indigenous people. You have to think about people who've been here a long time. I told that person like I'm like from indigenous roots. I'm from like in the jungle. That's why this is jungle intuitive. Hello. Where this is a jungle tribe, guys. I made this whole entire channel experience to make it like you're in my part of the village in the jungle, and that's what it's so I'm just doing what I feel like my ancestors are doing to be safe, and I don't think that's stupid. But let me check the comments really quick. Okay, let's see. I told them reading cards same like playing chess, but more difficult, more specific and detailed. Yeah, it is more. That's beyond chess. That's beyond chess, healer. That's like. That's like I don't even know what that is. This can psychics play chess? Have we ever tried playing chess before? Does that actually work? I feel like we would win, wouldn't we? I used to play chess. It's annoying when they don't want to get you. I did the same. It's personal. Spirituality has to be personal. Some people use religion against people. I agree. Yeah. I agree. It's like it's personal. It really it does come from like a deeper thing that they have going on, and sometimes it's a really easy thing to jab at. It's a really easy thing to make someone look bad because it's based around someone's beliefs. So beliefs equals someone's personality or how good a person they are, right? According to society, whatever they want to say they are, and then it's like or their society or their community, and then it's kind of like. It's weird. It's weird, and that's why I do my best to separate the religion, the stereotypes from the person, like you have to do that. And that's like a way, I found that that's a way easier way to live, honestly. I'm not trying to be like woo woo, peace, love. I'm like, you see how I talk, but I'm just saying I found it a lot easier to move through life when you just like accept people as they are, and be accepting to them, surprise them by being different from them and being accepting, because you just might learn something, even if it's like separate the person from the religion, separate the person from the stereotype, and just see them as a person, and they might respect you for that, and they might see you as a person, and then therefore and so forth, and I think that's how we can become a way more closer world. That's how we can bridge the gap. But in situations like that where the person is like obviously narcissistic, obviously trying to project their thinking that they're smarter than you by projecting their traumas on you, thinking that makes them smarter or something, like it was kind of like the vibe of, oh, you think you're spiritual, you think it works, well, my abusers were spiritual, so haha, checkmate. And it's like, darling, I've been abused all my life. Like, this is what's kept me alive, though. This is what kept me alive. And kept me from acting like an asshole to people like you. Quite frankly, my energy is, is more inviting. Your energy is probably more inviting. Like, when you are more peaceful, when you accept people as they are, when you are more willing to see people. I feel like people that are who are into this, they're more willing to see people as they are, like people as people, without the labels, without the I'm this religion, I'm that religion. When you could see people and respect them as that is, it's like that's just you're more inviting. You're a more inviting person. More people want to be your friend. More people want to get to know you, sit next to you. But when you're like that, of course you're gonna be alone. You're gonna be narcissistic and no one's gonna want to like talk to you, man. Like, that sucks. But I don't really like, I don't take it personally, like I think I just stay stuck on that situation because I never really thought I would come across like a narcissist that close to my age, like, or I never thought I would come across someone like to my face, like trying to make me uncomfortable like that, like after I like, I don't know, it's weird. But Let me see. I love the jungle. Oh, that is an easier way. Authenticity is the real cure. True. Yeah. Just be authentic. Like, I used to be, like I said, I used to be really compartmentalized. I used to be an asshole. I used to be very political. Very political. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with talking about politics because, like, I'm not. Okay, I want to let you guys know I'm also not somebody who's, like, blind to what's going on in America. I'm not gonna, like, I'm not willingly blind. I'm not one of those people who are like, I don't care about politics. To not care about politics is a privilege. Just letting you know. I'm not like that. I'm not trying to say it like that. I'm just saying that before, though, I used to be zero spirituality and all human politics science, like, all science, all, like, 3D, basically. I used to be less spiritual and, like, all 3D 100%. That's what I'm saying. And I used to be a huge asshole. Because it's like, let me see the facts. Let me stay. It's like I was a non-believer. Like, I just didn't believe in anything. I was just so pessimistic. Like, ugh, all these people are bad. But when I started to get into this, I started to realize, like, what goes behind why people are karmic, what goes behind why people are shitty. I just used to be so pessimistic and think that, oh, the whole world is just shitty. People are just randomly shitty. But now that I have the clarity here, I know why people are shitty. I know which people are shitty. I know what to stay away from, and that it's better. Now I'm more in contact with, like, people like you guys, people who are more higher vibration and chill, and not gonna judge me. Sometimes I still struggle with, like, showing myself on here, or struggle with, like, really, like, fully, like, being comfortable talking. This channel really has helped me talk a lot. Before I started this channel, if you guys go all the way back through my videos, you can see me be really quiet. Like, I'm really, like, I used to be really bad at talking to random people until I started this channel. This really has helped me, like, be less nervous because I was so used to being judged hardly, and then, like, having so little faith in good people, and, like I said, being severely political, just thinking about the news, thinking about negativity. And then, I mean, honestly, since I got into this jungle collective, I feel way more comfortable, honestly, talking to people, and honestly, if they don't judge me, talking to people outside, and if they judge me, I really don't care. I'm just kind of like, you know what, like, it's awesome. It's this It's the hypersensitivity for me. I feel people. I knew beyond chess, but that's how I explain with their logic because they can't believe. Yeah, I get it, healer. Yeah, so you gotta talk really slow with these people. They don't understand what's going on, right? Exactly. Honestly, yeah, I that's why I'm so shocked by conversations like this. Like, sometimes some people are just so close-minded. They really, really severely want to close themselves off. It's the hypersensitivity for me. Balance. Yeah, I'm just so sensitive. I mean, I'm really awkward and I'm, like, really bad at talking to random people because, like, I'm just so used to people thinking I'm weird. Like, I don't know if you guys think that's weird, but when I talk to people in real life, it's like I'll, like, try to, like, not talk about things that I'm into, especially spirituality, because, yeah, like, people will think I'm weird or too, like, overzealous about it because I'm just so interested in my collective and so, like, interested in, like, I don't know, like, hearing other people's things. Like, I also like to ask people's, like, views, not because I want to seem smart or seem, like, to hear them, so I can hear myself talk after. It's really because I want to hear, like, where do you come from? What is your deal? Like, I love the stories. I love to get to know people, and yeah, I don't know. I guess people are really not about good vibes or something. What about when you were a kid? I feel like I lost touch and become very skeptical for a few years, but have experienced things that brought me back to being spiritual. From one weirdo to another weirdo. Are you asking, like, if I was, like, religious as a kid or how I believed? Honestly, as a kid, my childhood, unfortunately, was a span of me losing faith because I was really abused as a kid, unfortunately. So It was a lot about me, like, really confusing. Like, I thought there was a god up. I like not thought, but like I knew there was a god up there, and I would always think I was communicating with the god. And I just didn't understand karma. I didn't understand that the people around me were just trying to trick me or be abusive all the time. I didn't understand why my guardians, who I was placed on Earth with, these people were torturing me constantly, being negligent to me, not feeding me, and punishing me. I didn't understand why the friends I was given in my life were rude to me, bullying me, why I couldn't relate with anyone. Um, and I just would be like, "Is there a God?" And so, unfortunately, I'm sorry if that's a dark topic, but throughout my childhood, I was like believing in God in the beginning, and then towards my teenage life, like towards the end, like towards my teenage years, I was just like an atheist. Like I started to become an atheist. Like I started to really lose faith because of the trauma and the abuse I was going through. Like I was just severely stopped believing in things, and that's when I started to get really political. Like when I turned into a teenager, and and then I got really skeptical, really mean, and really cold hearted, and a jerk. And I went to college, and I was like that too. In college, I was like, oh, this and that, and people are shit, and like, oh, I was like assuming things about people off the bat. You know, being like that in college really made me like stereotype people and be shitty to random people who didn't deserve it. Probably not everybody, and not on purpose, but like it made me have preconceived notions. I was like, oh, everybody's having a preconceived notion about me, and I was just starting to hate on other people and think that I was having one on them, you know? And then, yeah, and then when I got a little older and I like got stuck in life, um, I was like, you know what? I'm just trying to be happy. People are just trying to be happy, and we just need to respect people as they are and not assume things about people. And yeah, and that's how I got here. But as a child, yeah, I guess I like had some faith. I was raised in like a traditionally Buddhist family, so there were like little rituals we did, but like I didn't understand what any of that shit meant. And I also was a monk. I was also like a Buddhist monk when I was like, I think 17 or something, because I was a really bad kid. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but yes, I was a really bad kid when I was a teenager, and my parents sent me to the temple, and they like to be a monk for like a few weeks or for a few months or something. I don't even know, for a certain amount of time. I don't know if it was a trauma thing. It was a really traumatizing time in my life. Not at the temple, but like in my family at the time. Like my my life was really bad, and I don't remember a lot of things from that year of my life, honestly. I went to a mental hospital too. I've also been to a mental hospital before when I was like 17. I got like 5150 before, and so that was like a 17/16 was like a really hard year for me. I don't know, I guess now you guys are gonna know this about me, but yeah. And around that time they just thought that it would fix me to send me to a temple, so I was like temporarily a monk um, for a little bit in that time. And it was a peaceful place. It was a peaceful experience. A lot of meditating. I learned how to meditate. I learned how to like read Sanskrit or pronounce it. Not really read it. I don't remember, but I know how to pronounce it. I didn't get to do a lot there, but it did open me up a little bit. It did. It forced me to see how useful some of the things were. Um, I had to clean every morning. A lot of meditation, a lot of meditation. I was in a constant state of like, not exhaustion, but like sleepiness. I was like zoned out because we were meditating. We were also eating. We also had to eat until like sundown. We weren't allowed to eat anything after sundown. Um, and I also had to sit there for when they were like blessing people. When the head monk would bless people, I had to sit there and like chant with them and pray over the people. It was really interesting. Some monks from like out of the country came over too, like British monks. It was interesting. I was a bad kid. I was forced to be there, so it wasn't like I don't really remember a lot from that time. Like I said, it was a really traumatizing time for me. Like I was even arrested, I think, or like yeah, like that was crazy. That was like a horror movie. But you know, even through that, I'm still here. So, I don't know. Wait, let me see what it said. Pros and cons. Yeah, there are lots of pros and cons to different religions. Oh my gosh, I keep like spilling my freaking weed everywhere, man. I'm like taking so long to roll this thing. Just talking to you guys. How annoying. I hope I didn't spill any on myself. But, yeah, wait, what's going on? It was interesting. I learned a lot. But still, after that experience being a monk, I wasn't, I still wasn't like super religious. I still didn't understand like what it all meant to me, and a lot of people who are Buddhists, especially Southeast Asians out here, like to this day, a lot of them don't understand what the meaning of Buddha is, or like what the meaning of like all that is. It's like it's all for peace. The whole concept is like you're supposed to be peaceful. It's not like to cause harm on others. It's not for, yeah, protection, etc. But like, I don't know. I think that was like how I used to think. I used to be like, I'm praying to the Buddha and I don't understand karma. I don't understand why this stuff keeps happening to me. Like a lot of people who say stuff like, I keep praying and this keeps happening. It's like a lot of them don't understand the full concept of karma and stuff. And I think I used to be like that. Like, so I understand like losing faith, shit keeps happening to you, like you don't understand. It's more like you have to have then you start to get control of the karma. Like when you understand, oh, it's because I did this. Oh, it's because I got to deal with this. Then it's like shit starts to get smoother, and then that's when you get on a roll. But some people, they don't understand that, they don't believe in that, and that's how they get stuck in their lives, and then they feel miserable for all their life, and they start being skeptical towards other people and mean, and that was a miserable existence I had. Just feeling like everyone's out to get you, feeling like everybody's like hateful. But yeah, not anymore. I don't really judge people who don't agree with me or anything. I just kind of let them be, but it's just easier that way. I I feel like a lot can be just intuitive, and religions misuse the universal knowledge. Yeah, I learned a little meditation from a swami at a yoga studio in Miami. It was helpful. I would fall asleep. That's good. I mean, that's good. Sometimes, that's the whole point. You're supposed to relax. You're supposed to relax on the spot. You know what I mean? I used to be really good at guided meditation. I used to guide people through meditation. I learned how to like talk them through it. I could even do it over online, but I don't think I want to, because this place is kind of weird. But I used to be able to like guide people through meditations, guide their breathing. I feel like there's like no light in here, but I'm just use this candle. It's weird, Also, like, I don't know if you has anyone from like the Christian religions. Do you guys like think? Do you guys have like a weird version of your own like psychic stuff, like, or people who have been in like church before, do they have like their own version of like a prophet or something? Does anyone know that? Because I'm just curious. Like, I wonder if like there's other. Because I know in Buddhism, like sometimes you go to like a monk, and then monk would be psychic, and it's like intuition and like psychic stuff is accepted kind of in some parts of Buddhism, and so there would be like a monk who could be. So I wonder if there are like priests or something out there that people like go to, or that are part of a church. Does anyone know that? I don't know. I want to know. I'm down for this talk. I'm down for this conversation. Because I wonder, like, you know how like in those movies, right? There's like a ghost problem in someone's house, and then they always hire the priest to come over to the house to do the exorcism. Is that person like? I don't know. Is there like someone who's a psychic version of that, or do they not believe in psychic stuff? Is that like wrong? I don't know. I I just want to know. In the Pentecostal, they call some priests prophets and healers. Okay, so like so they do have like some sort of like, what do you call it, like they can prophesize some sort, right? And you invite them to your house and they like can do the ghost stuff. Exorcisms in the church. Okay. Can they see the future, or like are there any priests that are seen as like, oh, what he predicted is real, right? Is the Pope, right? Isn't the Pope somebody who is considered that, or no? I don't know. Like I said, I don't come from that side of religion at all, so I would love to know. They thought they were demons. Okay, I'm so sorry that this joint is absolute shit. I like dropped weed somewhere in here and it's too dark to see, so this is like horrible. But I'll just make this my last joint before I go. They would predict randomly in the middle of prayer services. Really? Prayer services? What is prayer services? Is that like when everybody... I'm telling you guys, I know nothing about that. Really. I had cousins who were like, went to church, and I went to church with them once, and I got really creeped out because I didn't know what's going on. I'll be real with you. Church scares me. I think they were Catholic, and that place was scary. I'm Buddhist, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. There's like this guy on a cross, and this church looks really scary. It's dark. I know nothing about that. I just it's scary for someone like me because like I don't understand it looks kind of like gothic, you know? Like some churches look really gothic, and I just, as a kid, it was scary for me because I didn't understand like what the hell. Because I'm so used to temples just being like stone and like no one's there to yell at you. You just go in and you just put an incense and you just sit a little bit. I'm not used to going into this big old building with all these people and cold bagels and donuts in the back, you know, outside, and free coffee, and it was, I don't know. I didn't understand, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys explaining shit to me because I've never been to church once in my life. I don't really understand. I mean, I kind of have unofficially, but that was scary. I didn't understand. Collective psychosis? Oh, God. That sounds scary. See, like, church, I don't know, that sounds so scary, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on. Like, so, like, I'm not judging or anything. I just want to know what you do, or how is your version. I mean, we also have our version of exorcisms. Like, we have nuns or, like, monks we invite to the house, and then they do a whole thing, and it's pretty scary. There's videos of it online, too. It's, like, really creepy, but... with my mom using the Bible to manipulate. That's scary. That sounds scary. Speaking tongues? Oh my God. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. It's 22 last time I was in church. Wow. I mean, I'm glad that you're not in the place that makes you uncomfortable like that anymore and like doesn't manipulate you. That's crazy. Like, there's like no more lights in here. Hold on, let me get the lamps on really quick and then I'm gonna go. Oh shit, I was like, just sit here. Okay, now I can like, finally I can just like sit and chill and read your guys' comments. Okay. Because this seat is really uncomfortable. This couch is really uncomfortable. It's been a long time for me. 22 last time I was in church. Wow, okay. And then... relaxing and talking. Yeah, I'm going to get a new couch soon. I'm also going to log off soon because I don't want this... Well, actually, no. I'm not going to log off. Like, because if people... I do say when the reading is over. So if people watching this later on don't want to be part of this, they could actually just, click off at the end of the reading. So I guess I could chill for a little bit and start the rest of this with you guys, but yeah, if I burn myself, I used to go to church when I was a kid and I got baptized. How was that? How do they... Yeah, tell me, how do they baptize people? Like, I also don't understand. Do they, like, dip you in, like, a pool? And then, like... I've never experienced baptism. I never, like, seen it happen in front of my face in real life before. I literally have never... I've only been in a church maybe, like, once or twice, and I don't understand how any of that works. Like... I know there's some psychics on here, or, like, tarot readers who are also, like... they use Bible verses and stuff, so like I said, like people take what they like from each thing and then they like use it to protect and stuff, which is fine, you know, that's cool. I was baptized twice as an infant in a Catholic and a Baptist church when I was 10. Damn. Yes, exactly. I bet they didn't really explain themselves a lot. There was probably not much to explain. I think they tried to have an exorcism on me before. My mom tried to put an exorcism on me before. And she put like a glass of water on my head. Like, they tried to get like a glass of water and literally like put it on top of my head like it was a plate. And that shit was like... it didn't do anything. And then she said like... some like saints' names. My mother was Christian, and then my dad was like a severe Buddhist, and then like she had to like, I don't know, convert when they met. So there is some Christian background, but I just didn't know a lot. I don't know anything about it. I think my mom made me like read the Bible though. They did make me read the Bible. So I'm like familiar with like some of the stories, but I don't know anything about that. They put you in almost boiling water. It's very uncomfortable. The Pentecostals do them in the ocean in Miami. Yeah, the ocean sounds much nicer. That's horrible. Has anyone seen that episode of King of the Hill where Luann decides to be a born-again virgin and then they like baptize her in the lake or something? That episode's wild. In a tub. My church made us all white and they did ours in the tub. Why do they make you wear all white? And why does the water have to be hot? But not as fun. Oh. Yeah, why do they do these things? I wonder why people do this stuff. Oh, it wasn't hot? Sometimes I see videos and they make it look like the water's cold. Like sometimes the water's actually like cold, so I don't know, maybe it's not always super hot. Maybe that place was just trying to boil you. They did this at the Southern Baptist Church I went to in Georgia. Oh. That sounds very scary. Wait, let me check up here. Yeah, that sounds really scary. I'm so sorry you went through that. I can understand, yeah, why people are really resentful towards spiritual people or religious people, really. It was a big church that had a smaller mission. Does anyone know about those mega churches? What is like where they have like the big TV in it, or they like broadcast on TV? I've only like it's bizarre. Oh yeah. My dad used to force me to go to his mega church. Oh god. How was that? Do people actually fill those seats, or are they actually like empty? I wonder like that sounds so scary. What? They asked for a cash app? No. Oh my god. That's hilarious. They just put the cash app on the screen. It's like local mega church cash app, cash sign. Send us a donation. I mean, they gotta be with the times, right? I've seen some videos of like mega churches, like where they're like rapping or dancing or something. That's wild. Big donation only. The audacity. Who is Jimmy Swagger? Is that like a preacher or something? It's pretty crazy, yeah. Oh my god. Wow. That makes me think of there's like I'm like over here talking about churches. There are actually like fake Buddhist temples out there that like shave their heads and they go around and they like collect they go around and try to collect money from people or like make them feel weird. It's like okay, a big thing about I'm gonna tell you guys how to tell if a monk is a scammer is if a Buddhist monk comes up to you with a robe and stuff and they ask you for money. That's literally the biggest giveaway. And they always go after people they think that don't know about Buddhism. Because the number one, like one of the number one rules to being a nun or a monk is that you're not supposed to ask for anything from people. Literally, that's why it's called giving. There's like a Buddhist like thing that's called like giving alms, right? There's where all the monks line up and they have a thing, like a plate to collect whatever people have to give to them, because that's how Buddha lived. Buddha lived off of just whatever people gave him. He didn't ask for anything. He just, whatever people give him, whatever life gives him, he used it. And so whenever there are some scammers, especially in San Francisco, I don't know if they're still there, there'll be these fake monks that'll go up and say, donate money for your mother, donate money for your dad. I remember one lady came up to me, this lady who shaved her head. This Chinese lady. And she tried to give me some like fake amulet, and she was like, okay, give me $20 now for your mom. And I was like, I don't have a mom. I don't have a dad. And I walked away. I was like, shame on you. Because the biggest freaking, that was like a huge disrespect to the actual religion. Like, you're also not, if they're the opposite sex, they're not supposed to touch you. A huge thing about monks is like, women are not supposed to touch monks and men are not supposed to touch nuns. So if one of these people reaches out, touches your shoulder, and they happen to be like the opposite gender, and they ask you for money and they're like, oh, I'm a monk, that's a fucking scam. That's how you can tell. Those are the two big, huge giveaways to like a scam monk or a scam Buddhist operation is if they ask for money. If they not even ask, they demand money. They're like, give me money, give us temple money. That's like really against the rules. Huge. People just, if they are right, if they have good karma, people will just give them the money they need. They by theory, by their religion, you're not supposed to go and request that people give you money or make a GoFundMe. You know what I mean? If they do have a GoFundMe, it's someone else that makes it for them. They usually have someone else make a donation for them, maybe like on their own accord, not the temple's accord, or people just donate to them. They usually have people give it to them because there's karma. That's why some temples are really old in the mountains and they're forgotten because people don't donate to them. They just run off of whatever. There's no government help. There's no whatever. Well, it depends. I think in Thailand there's something different because Thailand is basically primarily Buddhist. But that's just what I just wanted to say that because I've been talking about how people are like scamming in churches and stuff. But I also didn't talk about how monks and Buddhist temples can scam sometimes. Usually based off of karma, really. But let me see. Yeah, spiritual, it's not equal, yeah. Yeah, it's very scandalous. But that's like real. There's scammers in every religion, honestly. Oh no, that's absolute horrible karma. Those people. You know what's crazy is that I saw a picture of that lady like months after that was and it was like posted by this really clueless Asian person, and they were like, oh, it feels so good to donate to a monk, and it was a fucking picture of that same lady who tried to scam me for fake donations. I was like, you so dumb. Like, if you don't know anything about it, just don't donate to it. That's like a big deal. If you're not Buddhist, you don't know anything about Buddhism, you don't know anything, just don't donate to it. If someone's Christian and they come up to you like, oh, donate money, and you don't know anything about it, then just don't donate. If you feel like not sure 100%, that's a sign, just don't donate. If they try to rush you and you don't know anything about it, just prevent yourself from gaining bad karma, but just not interacting. Basically. Because you don't even know where these religious people are even putting this money. You know what I mean? This could be a scam. But it's nobody's, not everything is perfect. Not everything is just clean, But I'm going to go now because this chat is running out really long. And like, I don't want the video to run too long so people can't get through the video. But I'm going to go now. Thank you for chilling out with me today for these somewhat positive vibes. More like serious and more like just get it together, stay focused, be yourself, and the divine will do the rest. But anyways, thank you for smoking with me today. Sharing with me your experiences. I love to get to know you guys. I absolutely love it when you guys tell me stuff yourselves and hang out with me. But yeah, feel free to send me an email or whatever if you guys want to talk and stuff. I also have an Instagram now, but I don't know what I'm going to be posting to it. Probably just like random behind the scenes stuff. It's going to be literally just jungle intuitive. It's on private right now, but the Instagram is just jungle intuitive. And I might go live on there whenever I do like random shit. Like, I don't know, when I'm on the go, when I'm mobile. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for joining me, guys. And then I have to end it from here, so. Peace.